Week 12 of the high school football season kicks off in Danville, Ohio, the third seed in Division VII Region 25, taking on the Hillsdale Falcons, the sixth seed in this Division VII Regional quarterfinal. Winner moves on the next week and possibly a rematch with the Lucas Cubs. We'll find out about that later, but we got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Danville, Ohio for this Division VII Regional quarterfinal between third-seeded Danville and sixth-seeded Hillsdale. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi, alongside OH Report CEO, President, cameraman, janitor, anything you say, he will do it. Brian Skoronsky and Ski. We are in store for a very good football game here tonight.
Well, it doesn't even matter if the product on the field is good because the atmosphere here is so great that it will overcome anything that we get. But the anticipation is that this is going to be one heck of a contest, Travis. It's definitely a lit energy out here in the bleachers. I'm hanging out with the Danville folks, and I am loving life right now.
We welcome you inside the 89 Homes pregame. Now, folks, some internet difficulties here at Danville High School. Their Wi-Fi went out just yesterday, so we're trying to do this on Brian's hotspot right now. If it continues to be choppy, we're probably going to shut this off, but we will get this game in its entirety up on our Facebook and YouTube pages later if that is the case. But we're going to try and stick with it because we want to bring you these games live and free always. So we're in store for a good one. You will get to see it no matter what happens here tonight. But let's start in this 89 Homes pregame, Brian, with the Hillsdale Falcons, and take a look at their team spotlight. They're 7-4, 6th in the region. Offensively, pretty good, 4 touchdowns per game, but their defense is what's been keeping them in games, Brian, 18.1 points per game.
Yeah, anytime you can hold your opponent to 3 touchdowns or less at the high school level, you're going to be very competitive. That's what Trevor Klein's group has done basically all season long. After a really slow start, they come out, they were stumbling a bit, 1-3 against some tough competition. Then they settled in against a very tough WCAL schedule, Travis. Very impressed with what we saw from the Falcons down the stretch. Wasn't sure if they were going to be a playoff team this year, at least in terms of getting like a home playoff game like we saw them have last week in a big-time win over Conotton Valley. but they were able to close the season in style. Congratulations to the Falcons getting back to round 2 of the playoffs, where they typically almost always are now.
And one of the main reasons is their dynamic quarterback, Jake Hoverstock. The senior can do it all, Brian, passing 85 of 154 for just under 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns through the air, and then on the ground as well, 109 carries, 818 yards, and 13 touchdowns. Oh, and he also has 27 tackles on the defensive side. Like I said, he can do it all.
Yeah, this is a kid that is going to be all over the field all night long. You can see him definitely making plays with his legs. I love how he extends out of the pocket. He can evade pressure. He can take off and run and create nothing into big-time gains. So that's what I love most about Hoverstock. And he's got quite a variety of weapons, too. He's got a few guys that they can bring into the backfield. Vesper and company, they can run it. They can also catch it as well. So this is a dynamic offense that certainly runs through this fantastic quarterback.
But they're going to have to run through another fantastic team, and that is third-seeded Danville. Head coach Matt Blum before the game telling us it's hard to say this, but I think we're almost back. Danville, a team that went to the Final Four in the middle part of the 2010s, back at 8-2 right now, actually 9-2, number 3 overall seed, and their second straight playoff home game, and they have quite the squad. 26.8 points per game and under 2 touchdowns per game defensively.
This is a team very competitive in the KMAC. They had just one loss during their conference portion of the schedule. That, of course, coming to the champions in Centerburg. So really like what we're going to see out of this Danville team. They get it done on both sides, plus in special teams as well. So certainly worthy of a number 3 seed at the Division VII level.
And their main signal caller, Walker Weckesser, passing for the junior, phenomenal as well. 88 of 155, 1,183 yards, 15 touchdowns. But he can also run the ball on a powerful rushing attack from Danville. 84 carries, 371 yards, and 6 touchdowns.
And sometimes they'll spell him out. They'll bring in Max Payne. It's a little bit of a different look. He started at QB for him last year. But Walker, the better passer out of those two, and he, another one, just like we were talking about Jake, if he needs to, he can create space with his legs. He can scramble out of trouble. He's a big-time playmaker. Keep an eye on this kid all night long. He's going to definitely show up on the stat sheet.
Should take a look at the Falcons taking the field. And a fun fact, Brian, 7th straight playoff appearance. After their first year when they bowed out of the first round, each and every other year, they've won at least one playoff game. So this team, once they get to the postseason, they can compete.
Trevor Klein's got him cooking at this time of year. It's going to be a tough place to play tonight, though, here in the Devil's Own.
And this is the first time I've been here to Danville for a football game, for actually this is the first time I've ever been to Danville, Ohio. This is quite the home field advantage for the Blue Devils. An awesome press box, great field. As you see, the Blue Devils taking the field. But let's get into our keys to the game and take a look at these Blue Devils, Brian. Let's start with yours, be multiple.
Yeah, I don't think that you can just line up and run against this Falcons team. They're too disciplined on defense. You're going to have to be able to put it up in the air at times. Weckesser definitely a guy that can do that, and that's why I'm leaning on the Sky Walker tonight. Let him use his arm, create some big plays. They're going to need a few explosive ones tonight. I think if they can put up maybe 3-4 plays that are 20 yards or more, it's going to be a very successful evening for the Danville offense.
And to mind, bring the pain. You have Weckesser that can do the job, but Max Payne, he's that back that can just run right through you, and if he can continue to do that tonight, Danville may be on to a regional semifinal. And to our Hillsdale, keys to victory brought to you by 89 Homes. Keep flying high, Brian.
Yeah, and for them, what does that mean? Yeah, you didn't have a very good start to the season. You were playing some tough teams. Guess what? You turned the corner. Now you've got some confidence. You just came off for a ginormous win in your playoff opener. You're in the second round again under Trevor Klein. Just keep believing in yourself and follow Jake. Follow your quarterback. He's the stud. He's the senior. He wants to continue to live for another week. So just believe in him, and I'm sure that he'll make the plays necessary if he can get some help.
And mind, hold the line, control the line of scrimmage. This Danville offensive and defensive line, they are good, they are physical. If you can hold the line, allow your dual threat quarterback to get outside, get some running room, this may be a good night for the Falcons. But that does it for our 89 Homes pregame show. Well, thank you very much to 89 Homes for sponsoring tonight, but we are just about ready to go. Any final words, Ski, before we kick this off?
Yeah, I just learned that 89 Homes is called that because they're off of State Route 89.
We did learn that as we saw. And a tough break for Danville on the kickoff as Dustin Beckett slipped as he received the opening kickoff, as we'll take a look at the Old Mill Lake Company replay. Slipped, and Danville's going to start behind their 20 at their 16. As we take a look at the starters for Danville behind Walker Weckesser, brought to you by 89 Homes.
Yeah, we already talked a lot about him, Max Payne, what those two are able to bring in terms of the 1-2 punch in the backfield. Caden Kalapi, also an incredible athlete, great playmaker on the perimeter. 45 is going to be involved a lot tonight.
Payne, sidecar left to Weckesser. Takes a snap. It's a screen left side that's complete to Caden Kalapi, and he's across the 40, 45 out the midfield, and a big first play for Danville.
Did I tell you to keep an eye on 45? This guy can catch it. He's got the moves like Jagger after he gets it in his hands, too. Shifting down the sideline, breaking into Falcon country.
37-yard gain, and it's a Danville Feed and Supply first down inside Hillsdale territory. Weckesser this time will hand off to Payne. Payne met at the line of scrimmage, maybe gets a yard. It'll bring up second down.
It's not a lot there. You see the Falcons defense, they converge. All three linebackers come, plugging up the holes. Very minimal yardage that time for Max.
Second down and 9 for the Blue Devils after the big play by Kalapi. Weckesser fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it right to Kalapi. He has some space across the 45, 40, 35, 30 is open space. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Blue Devils. 3 plays and they're into the house.
Everybody up on their feet over here on the Danville Blue Devil side of the bleachers. You can see the cowbells ringing. And who doesn't love more cowbell? This guy right here. Great play design. And then Caden just doing the rest. You see how well he reads his blocks there, Trav. That's basically what set this one up. Give some love to the receivers out on the perimeter for sticking with their blocks. But Caden swerving into the zone.
Extra point up. And it is good. Danville strikes quick. 59 seconds in. We'll take our first break of the night. You're watching high school football live and free on the OH Report.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
I'm Travis Big League Berardi. Catch me every week with my Country Roads rankings. We'll go over the small school top 10 football schools here in the area. Three plays, 84 yards, and the Blue Devils are on the board. It's 7-0. Kickoff into the end zone, and that is where Hillsdale will start 1st and 10, and we take a look at the Hillsdale offense. Also, once again, folks, internet problems here at Danville. Their Wi-Fi went out. We're trying to go off a hotspot. If we are unable to get a good stream, we will upload this game later tonight so you can watch it in its entirety. But let's take a look at the Hillsdale offense by 89 Homes, Brian, led by Hoverstock.
Yeah, and then I talked about they got a couple other dynamic playmakers. I really like Max Vesper. He's a guy that you can swing it out to, 20 catches on the year. He also runs it pretty well. So look for those two. And then Fickus, he's the big play threat. in the receiving game. Got to find him on a couple of occasions.
1st and 10, it's a sweep out to the right side and an open space up to the 31-yard line. Nice first down run for Owen Sloan, the freshman.
And they've got a couple of freshmen that they're going to have to rely on tonight. Good start. Always nice when you can come up with a big play early on in a contest to just get your confidence level rising, especially for a 9th grader.
So the freshman with 13 yards on his first carry. It's 1st and 10. Falcons on their own 23-yard line. Hoverstock. And he's hit. Ball's on the ground, picked up by Danville. Blue Devils recover. So we take a look at the replay. That read option blown up on the transfer, and it falls to the ground. Danville back in field position.
This is huge. What a big pop. And how about 45 getting involved again on both sides of the football, scoring the touchdown, and then delivering the huge blow there to get the Devils the football right back.
Another Danville feed and supply first down. Blue Devils now at the 21. Weckesser. Man in motion, takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Looking up the seam, and he's going to get taken down. No, he stays on his feet. Rolling goes right. He's going to take off. Gets to the outside, and he's going to get 7 yards out of nothing, Brian.
Very Houdini-like right there, showing off a little bit of the Chris Angel in his ability too, because you even said it. You thought that he was down. Look, there's 1, 2, 3 Falcons in the picture. All of them get slung off, left in his wake. Walker cooking it to the outside, and a nice gain too, setting up a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the carry. Now down to the Hillsdale 13-yard line, and Danville can really take control of this game early on if they can punch it in here. 2nd and 2. Payne gets the Wildcat snap, and he's going to get enough for a Danville first down.
And you got to expect this when Max Payne is in the ball game. He doesn't throw it a lot on the season, less than 20 times. So when he's in there, you know that he's typically going to be trudging forward. And he's able to get down to the 9, setting up a 1st and goal. And tough spot already for this Hillsdale defense. Back on their heels, only 3 minutes into the ball game, and trying to avoid going down by 2 touchdowns.
Payne once again in the Wildcat. Danville 8 yards away from taking a 2-score lead. He's going to do the jump pass. Touchdown.
Thing of beauty right there, Trav. Looking just like Tim Tebow back in those Florida days. They set it up to perfection. And you know why that worked? Because of what I just said on the previous play. When Payne's in there, typically they use him as a running threat. Not that time. Great play design by Coach Bloom and company. Awesome stuff right there. Max Payne.
Only the 11th attempt of the season. And the extra point is wide. We'll take a quick replay of that. We'll stay right here. If you look at the old Mill Lake Company.
Yeah, I was looking at my notes. I'm not sure that I even caught the kick.
You did, and it was just wide right. But nonetheless, 13-0 Danville. And like I said, only the 11th attempt. He is now 6 of 11 on the year. Add a touchdown pass to that, his 2nd of the season.
Can you ask for a better start if you're Danville fans here at home? Had a lot to cheer about. This place, we arrived at 5 o'clock. There was a line outside the building, folks. That's how excited Blue Devil Nation was to be a part of the action. They understand that this is a special team. They've got 11 seniors on the roster. That's a ton for a Division VII school, and a lot of talent, of course, in a great position here coming out the gates, but obviously a long way to go. 9-10 remaining in the opening frame.
Payne to kick off. Hillsdale, their backs all the way at the goal line. It's going to be taken at the 5, across the 10, 15, 20. Has a bit of a hole across the 25. Got to the corner. Hoverstock gets run out of bounds, and we got a flag on the play. We'll see what the flag is.
And another one coming in late.
Multiple flags. Everybody's going crazy up here in the press box. Yeah, pointing these things out. It's awesome. 2 flags on the play. We'll see what they are. But a very nice return for Hillsdale if they wanted to get something going. Thought I had a replay, but I guess I did not. So let's take a look. But if you're Hillsdale, Brian, what do you need to do? I mean, there's still 9:02 left here in this opening quarter, but you're already down 2 scores.
I mean, nothing changes. There's so much time left. You just have to stick to your game plan, and defensively, you just got to hope that your offense doesn't give it away again and basically set up the opposing team inside the red zone.
Helmet-to-helmet blow against Hillsdale and a personal foul against Danville, so those are going to offset. So I think we had the helmet-to-helmet blow on the return and then maybe a late hit out of bounds afterwards. So they cancel out, and Hillsdale is going to start 1st and 10 on their 26. Once again, we apologize for the stream right now. Internet's not down, and everybody's using their cell phone service here at Danville, getting pictures and whatnot. So we will upload this game later if you're still listening. Falcons still. Are the referees marking this off backwards and forwards?
Just getting in their
yes,
steps
they
for
are.
the night. So 15 paces that way, come 15 paces back this way, and then right where you just were. Useful steps.
So 15 back, 15 forward, and now we will have a first down for the Falcons. 9:02 left here, opening quarter.
It's a big drive for Hillsdale.
Hoverstock fakes the handoff. He's going to get to the outside and get maybe a yard before he's dragged down. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, nice punishing hit, flowing with the play. You see the backers coming in, forcing it out wide, and then Lucas, big pop.
Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9. $13-0 Danville on the Simonson Construction Services scoreboard. Quick screen, right side, complete. And down the field, but we're going to get a flag on the play in the backfield. Max Vesper, for the moment, with a 1st down yardage. But we'll see, it's going to be holding on Hillsdale, and that's going to be backed up.
Penalties are drive killers. Hillsdale needs all the help they can get, especially facing a 2nd down and 9 here. So it's going to back up 10 more and complicate things even more so now for Coach Klein in this offense.
So it'll make it 2nd down and 20. First penalty accepted on the night after the offsetting penalties on the kickoff. Brings up 2nd down and 20. Handoff. And maybe gets a couple yards out of it. Owen Sloan brings up 3rd down and long.
Brought down by Levi Lyons.
Nice job by Levi Lyons and company. That interior defensive line to
Levi Lyons, your district player
not get a lot of yards. And just announced Levi Lyons the district player of the year on defense, Brian.
Yeah, well over 100 tackles for him. Led the team by a lot. Also double-digit TFLs on the season for this kid. He's special, and he's basically the mainstay, the staple of this defense.
Hoverstock looking to go deep down the left side, looking for David Parker, but it's overthrown, incomplete. And it'll be a punting down for the Falcons.
Yeah, great coverage again here. You see a double team actually by the Devils. Nothing there. Hoverstock had to make a decision, elected to just air it out, give his guy an opportunity. It's overshot, and a 3-and-out here for Hillsdale. And it's just a tragic start if you are a Falcons fan.
Yeah, the fumble on the first drive and then that holding penalty on 2nd and 9 really put them behind the sticks. Colopy back at his own 47-yard line. Snap is back, but Hillsdale is going to get hit with a false start Second penalty. 2 penalties for 15 yards now for the Falcons.
Well, I don't know. They're pulling
they
both
might be
directions.
They're going to say Danville jumped first. So all that's going to do is just back Colopy up 5 yards.
Yeah, get a little bit of space here for Jake in the punting game.
Hoverstock takes the snap. It's a good one. Barely gets it away, though. Colopy's going to call for a fair catch at the 47, and that is where Danville will start its third possession on the Danville Feed and Supply first down.
7-yard punt at the 47-yard line. First and 10, Blue Devils.
I mean, what a stranglehold Danville can take on this game if they're able to get some points here, Travis. This could be big time. And you know what else is big time? How about the Friday night pigskin?
Is this our final episode of football season tonight?
We got one more coming up next week,
Okay.
so they're running out. Catch them while you can.
This game, as well as others, we'll find out who the winner of this will play. Maybe the Lucas Cubs. That'll be quite the storyline if that were to happen. Tonight, around 11:30. It just depends on when we all get back. Handoff Payne. He's met at the line of scrimmage, but still fights his way for 5 yards. Brings up second and manageable.
Just a very physical runner, Max Payne on the season. 152 carries, adding to that right here.
Blue Devils from the Hillsdale 48-yard
He
line.
is a bruiser in between the tackles.
Over 1,000 yards rushing at 10.66 coming into this one. And just one of the main reasons why Danville has been so good this year. They'll just beat you up and then in the second half pull away because of that. Second down and 5 inside Hillsdale territory. Colopy in motion, but they're going to hand it off to Payne. He has a hole, hurdles, gets up into the secondary and fights his way down towards the 30. Another Danville Feed and Supply first down.
Pulling his way to the 30.
And can you tell that they love this kid out here in Devil Country? Big cheers every time Max Payne touches the ball. One of the cleanest names in the game, getting it done here early on for the Devils.
15 yards on the carry. 4 carries, 26 yards. Also a passing touchdown for Payne. Empty set. Colopy in motion. Weckesser's going to go deep down the seam, and it is knocked out of the air. Great play by Troy Bennett to stop that possible touchdown attempt.
And boy, did the Falcons need that one to get deflected in the end zone. If not, I mean, you're talking about the baby getting real tired real early, like it's getting rocked to bed at about 8 p.m., Travis. So that's a big play right there. Still just brings up a second down.
Second down and 10 from the Hillsdale 32. 6:24 left here, opening quarter of this Division VII Regional Quarterfinal. 3 wide to the right for Weckesser. He's going to roll out that way. Looking for the sideline. Now he's going to go deep for the end zone, and he just off the hands of Peyton Horn. Another almost touchdown there by the Blue Devils. He had his man, Brian.
I like the aggressive play calling here. They're trying to take shots. They've got windows. Pretty decent balls being thrown to the end zone right now as well. So it does bring up a 3rd and long, but for Danville, I mean, you've seen a couple chinks in the armor. There's a couple freshmen out here playing some defense, one in the secondary, and that's who they're attacking right now.
3rd down and 10 from the Hillsdale 32. Colopy close, and we had a bit of a jump there, and they will throw the flag. You saw that left tackle just jump,
Flag on the play is
and it'll be 5 yards back for the Blue Devils. Break there for Hillsdale, Brian.
Yeah, this will make it a little bit easier for them to try to get a stop. I'm not so sure this isn't 4-down territory, though, for Danville. They're at that particular spot on the field, inside of the 40. Obviously, way too far to kick a field goal. And also, do you really want to punt it from here?
Yeah, you have a chance to really step on the throw to Hillsdale early on if you can convert and get into the end zone. 4 wide for Weckesser. Payne in the backfield, sidecar left. Man in motion. Weckesser's going to throw a screen to Colopy. Colby has a couple men in front of him. Jukes, and he's going to get to the 29-yard line. 8 yards, but not enough for the first down, but still probably going to be going for it on this.
Yeah, I think that picking up those 8 yards makes this a lot easier decision for Coach Blum and his staff. Offense going to stay out on the field. They'll roll the dice here.
3 catches, 93 yards, and a touchdown for Colby. And there's still 3.5 quarters left of this one.
And I think the great thing about it is that they're all simple throws, all in the screen game, behind the line of scrimmage or right at it.
4th and 7. Weckesser looking to his left. He's going to throw, and it is caught. Did he get his feet down? He did. Is he at the line the game, though? He needed 7. They got 8. First down, Danville. Big conversion.
Yeah, that's a dime of a throw. Too many bodies in front there of Colby for us to see if he got the toe drag swag going on. But
took the words right out of my mouth. A little toe drag swag for another Danville Feed and Supply first down. 1st and 10 from the Hillsdale 21. 5 wide for Weckesser. It's going to be a jet sweep to Wesley Payne, and he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard on it. It'll bring up 2nd and 9.
And I believe, is this the young man who's making his season debut tonight?
Spencer Payne. It's number 17, so it's his brother, Wesley. There's 3 Paynes. A lot of pain on this team. But no, Spencer Payne had a broken collarbone in the first scrimmage of the year. Making his debut. Is cleared to play tonight. Don't know how much he's going to play, but as a senior, getting back out there at all, that's a great sign, and hopefully this won't be the only game he'll play in. Great start for his squad. Up 13-0. 2nd and 9 from the Hillsdale 20. Hand off to Payne, left side, and he's going to get down to the 15-yard line, gain of 5, and he'll bring up 3rd down and short.
It's more tough running in between the tackles. You see they pull the right tackle. Goes up through the hole, creating a little bit of space. And right now, the Hillsdale defensive front starting to lose quite a few of the battles in the trenches when the Blue Devils electing to just keep it on the ground.
Spread formation once again for Danville. Payne, sidecar right of Weckesser. 4 minutes left, 3rd and 5. Quick throw right side, it's complete. And Lucas is going to get close to the first down. Yes, he gets it. Down to the 10, but we do have a flag on the far side. Looks like maybe an illegal formation against Danville. An eligible man downfield, so that's going to back them up. They had the 6-yard completion for the first down, Brian, but again, a penalty is going to back them up.
Yeah, one of the big guys obviously getting downfield a little bit too quickly for Danville on that one, throwing a block before the pass was able to be thrown. So we'll have to do this one all over again. And actually,
they're going to pick it up.
So that's a unique situation where the referee actually signaled for the penalty.
So that's going to be instead a 6-yard gain and a first down. First and goal for the Blue Devils. Ball at the 10. Payne in the Wildcat, and he's going to get taken down in the backfield. Nice job by the Hillsdale defense that time to stop it in the backfield.
And that's what they're going to have to do. They got to swarm to the football, hat on a hat. You see they're winning their matchups this time, getting a little bit of penetration into the backfield and allow those linebackers to fill in.
Second down and goal from the Hillsdale 11 as we come up on 3 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Weckesser back at quarterback. He's going to look to pass. Right side. Has a man on the out. It's caught. No, in and out of the hands. It'll bring up 3rd down. Could not bring it in.
Yeah, would have definitely been a tough catch, as you'll see on the Ole Mill Lake Company replay. Decent throw. Trying to keep it away from the defender. And it's now 3rd and goal from the 11.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at the Hillsdale defense, brought to you by 89 Homes. Almost forgot about that. Can't forget the defense. Defense wins championships, Brian.
Well,
2 freshmen.
They're going to need
on
to
the
step
squad.
up, though, especially those 2 freshmen. Those 9th graders need to play big, especially right here on this down.
3rd and goal. Colopy on the jet sweep, gets across the 10 to the 5, gets towards the end zone. Did he reach in? Yes, touchdown, Danville.
This kid is a playmaker. It doesn't matter how he gets the football. He is effective with it. Caden Colopy, check it out. Catching the edge. Look at Division II, cutting it up inside. Nice block. And he does the rest, reaching into the end zone for yet another score, his 2nd.
It's a Danville feed and supply touchdown for the Danville Blue Devils, the 3rd in this first quarter. And just like that, it's 19-0, and they're going to go for 2 to make up for that missed extra point. Weckesser going to hand it off to Payne, up the middle, and he's in. 2 points for the Blue Devils. 21-0. We'll take a break. Be back. Danville already by 3 scores.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Ready to kick it away here. Danville, 3 offensive possessions, 3 touchdowns. Hoverstock takes it at the 5, across the 20, gets to the 30, and he's ripped down at the 34, where the Falcons will start 1st and 10. And if you're first-year head coach Matt Blum, you are loving what your Blue Devils are doing, Brian.
Yeah, I love what he's doing. I really enjoyed his attitude, talking to him pregame and understanding that, you know, this is a program that not that long ago we're getting to state Final Fours, and the motto here has been Blue Devil football is back. They don't want to get ahead of themselves, but they certainly feel like they got the pieces, the parts, and the mentality to try to get back to a place where they're trying to get into those state Final Four type of situations. A win here tonight obviously gets them 1 step closer.
Coach Blum, a Canal Winchester graduate in 2016. He's been here for 3 years, but this is his first year as head coach. 1st and 10 for Weckesser. It's going to be a sweep up the middle. Max Vesper is going to fight his way to the 40-yard line, give him 6 yards, and a good 1st down run.
Yeah, still a lot of time to go here in this ball game, so still don't have to deviate away from your game plan. However, if you're the Falcons, seeing what Danville's been doing to you right now on the offensive side of things, you got to start doing your part. You've had a turnover, you had a 3 and out. Now it's time to start moving the chains and getting to scoring position.
And reminder, I know it's still a while away, but Hillsdale will get the second half kickoff, so you got to get within a score or 2. Hoverstock this time smartly takes the ball out of the hands of the running back, who got lit up, and will run to the 50 for a 1st down. Give him 10 yards on the carry.
Yeah, beautiful stretch read right there, bringing the defensive end. Excellent job that time by Jake of understanding that it was his turn to take off, and it turned out to be a pretty sizable gain as the Falcons move the chains. They're on the move right at midfield.
1st down for the Falcons at midfield, coming up on 1:40 left in the quarter. Hoverstock this time will hand it off, pushing ahead for maybe 2 yards. Is Owen Sloan, brings up 2nd down and 8.
They're going to have to get a little bit more out of this kid. When it's not Jake's opportunity to call his own number, they're going to need Sloan to try to pick up, 4 or 5 yards a pop, try to help this offense out. And also in the passing game, we haven't seen Hoverstock really go to the air just yet. They're going to have to try to win some one-on-one matchups here on the exterior of the play.
2nd down and 8. 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right for Hoverstock. Jarvis in motion. And he's going to get up close to the line of gain. He's going to be 4 yards short, but a nice gain. And a referee's timeout. 3rd down and manageable here for the Falcons.
Yeah, Jarvis, another guy that they're going to need to get some more out of here tonight. 450 yards on the season. Got 6 touchdowns for him. So be multiple if you're this Falcons offense. Have a few different guys show up and show that they can be threats. You can't just have Hoverstock do everything.
And that is what they're going to need to do. They're going to get all of that. They have to allow their other running backs to get some yardage to open up that RPO for Hoverstock because he has the speed once he hits his holes. 3rd down and 4, possibly 4 down territory. And I think, yep, Danville jumped. It's going to be a 1st down, a big conversion there for Hillsdale. So we'll take a look, see who jumped here. Most of the line. So a big break for the Falcons as they move the chains now inside the 40.
Yeah, and you appreciate a defensive line trying to be aggressive, jump on the snap count. Jake must have got him with a hard one that time.
We'll
and
see
it
if
turns out as a 1st down.
Absolutely. They will have to run a play. Play clock 1 second less than the game clock. It's going to be a handoff to Jarvis. He's going to get hit after a yard, and that should be the last play of the 1st quarter. And that is, we've played one in this Division VII Regional quarterfinal. Danville with a great start. They lead 21-0. You're watching high school football live and free on the OH Report.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
I'm Travis Big League Berardi. Catch me every week with my Country Roads rankings. We'll go over the small school top 10 football schools here in the area. Jarvis gets the screen, and he's going to get down inside the 5-yard line. I know he just came back from break, so we will show you the replay immediately right here. Big play by Hillsdale as we take a look at the Old Mill Lake Company replay. That's what they needed, Ski.
Yeah, that's a huge play, and especially to start the quarter with a little bit of momentum. It always seems like it's something new. It's refreshing. Anytime you end a frame, you go in a different direction. And for Hillsdale, hey, this has been the end zone that's been getting all the action. Why not them? 34 yards to Braylon Jarvis. 1st and goal, Hillsdale. A 1st down brought to you by Danville Feed and Supply. They're going to try and get a Danville Feed and Supply touchdown here. Hoverstock goes up the middle. He's getting pushed towards the goal line, and they're going to mark him down just short at the 1-yard line. Give him 3 on that 1st down carry. Yeah, pretty good push. See everybody getting involved. Looking like a rugby scrum in there. Big skirmish. Now the Falcons just 1 yard away from making this a 2-score differential.
2nd down and goal from the 1. Just underway here in quarter number 2. Danville, 3 offensive possessions, 3 touchdowns. Hillsdale looking for its 1st. Hoverstock, he's going to keep it again up the middle. Did he get into the end zone? He did. Hillsdale is on the board.
Big answer right there from the Falcon offense. Can't fall into a hole so big that you can't figure a way to dig out. Got to get some points. They got 6 right here. Opportunity to tack on one more.
21-6 after the extra point attempt. We'll see if they can cut it to 14 points. As you see the effort to get into the end zone. A.J. Brown for the extra point attempt. Snap back, kick is away, and it is through the uprights, and it is good. 11:05 left. 21-7, Danville a 14-point lead. We'll be right back, live and free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Falcons are on the board. A 1-yard Jake Hoverstock run makes it 21-7. Travis Berardi back with Brian Skoronsky from Danville, and Hillsdale needed that drive.
Yeah, that was super clutch for them to get some points on the board after falling behind 21-0 hostile environment. Round 2 of the playoffs. Hoverstock doing what he does. 25 total touchdowns for that kid. He's a heck of a player, and they're going to need a lot more from him. But now, let's see what Danville has offensively. Have not been stopped yet when they've had the football. See if that trend continues.
That was set up by a 34-yard completion from Hoverstock to Jarvis. So the Falcons need a stop here. They have not stopped Danville yet on their offensive drives. 1st and 10 from their own 23. Weckesser rolling to his right, looking for Colopy, and it is complete to him. Had plenty of time to get it to him, and he's going to get 3 yards on the completion.
And this is how they're trying to get 45 the football. Simple throws, nothing too far. He's not a big play threat in terms of being a burner, trying to stretch the field. Weckesser finding 45 out in the flats, picking up a few yards, making it a 2nd and 7.
Once again, we apologize for the streaming right now. We have some internet issues at Danville. We're trying to go out via hotspot, so it's coming and going, but we will have this in its entirety uploaded later tonight. 2nd and 7 for Weckesser. He's going to hand it off to Payne. He has a hole across the 30, 35, 40, 45, midfield. Has 2 men to be. Big block! 35, 30, 25, finally pushed out of bounds at the 22. What a run by Max Payne, bringing the pain on that run.
And you set it out in the open field. Look at the block that he's going to get out on the perimeter to set this thing off right here. It's Caden with the pancake. So he does it all, man. I mean, this kid, 2 touchdowns so far. Big lead block to open things up for Max. And Danville already set up for success. Got a big 1st down.
57 yards on the run. 1st and 10. Now at the Hillsdale 21. Weckesser looking to throw left, pressured out of the pocket. He has some room to run if he wants to, and he will. Cross the 15 and runs out of bounds short of the line of the game, but he does get 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Smart decision. Look at all that green out in front of him. Yeah, he's waiting, seeing if something will open up in the end zone. Try to go for a big shot, and makes a wise decision. Just tuck it, run, 9 yards, 2nd and short.
Just under 10 minutes left here. Blue Devils looking to answer the Hillsdale score and keep that momentum rolling. Hillsdale's had problems stopping this running game tonight. Weckesser's going to be under center now. Ryan Lucas in the backfield. He's going to try and keep it. Ball's on the ground. Did he get it back? He did. And he's going to be short of the line to gain. As you see, he missed mishandled the snap. No gain.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he ever actually fumbled it. He just lost his footing. He stumbled a little bit out of the starting blocks, and no gain on the play. So this is a big opportunity right now for this defensive front of Hillsdale to try to shut it down, force a 4th down operation here for the Devils.
3rd down and a long 1. 2 running backs in the backfield for Weckesser. And we're going to get a timeout. Danville will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 9:14 left here, second quarter. Blue Devils by 14.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Third down and 1 for the Blue Devils in Hillsdale territory. Weckesser, it's going to be a pitch out to the right. Colopy, can he get the corner to the 5? And he does! Touchdown! The pitch goes for 6.
Nice play call. You see a lot of guys, their eyeballs sucked to max pain in the middle of the field. You give a toss out to one of your best athletes. Colopy catching the edge. Boy, he's having a monster first half, ain't he?
Absolutely, and that's what he's done all season long. Extra point up, and it is good. 28-7. We'll keep it here. We'll show you the touchdown one more time.
Again, just really like the creativity of the play design. Let your speedster try to get out in space, make a couple of men miss, didn't even have to. Such acceleration. He catches the edge, and he's in there again. Hat trick.
9:07 left here on the 13-yard run. 2 carries, 24 yards, 2 touchdowns for Caden Colopy. Not a bad night so far on the ground, and then through the air he's over 100 yards passing. Guess it's safe to say an early MVP candidate, Brian.
He is definitely the lead horse out of the gate for that one, and I imagine he's going to be adding to those numbers quite a bit. A lot of football still to be played here.
See if we can get an update from the team who will meet. Second quarter, Lucas 14, Lowellville 13. Just starting second quarter action. The winner of that game plays the winner of this one in the regional semifinal next week. And it's safe to say you and I are rooting for those Cubbies, Brian.
Yeah, no question. Their regular season schedule, I mean, I know they went into the playoffs with just 4 wins. What a juggernaut of a schedule. I think you can say that the hardest in North Central Ohio.
What a bounce that took. Really set up, but Hoverstock's going to go across the 30, 35, and nearly broke it, but he's going to get it taken down by Dustin Beckett at the last possible second. He could have broken that big.
Yeah, it took a crazy hop right there. One of the up men thought that it was going to be a clean catch for him. Instead, another hop all the way to the back line. And Hoverstock having to do a little bit of everything for his squad here tonight.
Another Danville feed and supply. First down. Hoverstock in the backfield with Sloan. He's going to fake it, keep it himself across the 45, 50, jukes out to the outside, across the 45, down to the 42-yard line. 3 yards on a big run for Jake Hoverstock.
Sometimes you just got to throw on your Superman cape and go to work. You see him hurdling, juking, jiving, carrying. Big run right there to get the Falcons set up at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10. Hillsdale now in Danville territory, looking once again to answer the Blue Devils score. 3 wide for Hoverstock, but he's going to hand it right off the middle. A hole, cross the 25, 20, 15, down to the 12-yard line. Owen Sloan breaks through.
Another nice play here from the youngster. Getting his opportunities, capitalizing on them. Big hole. Give some love to the big sexies up front for creating some space there. 26, darting through.
Big run for Sloan, the freshman. 1st and 10 from the 12. Hoverstock's going to keep it spin, but he's going to get taken down in the backfield. Levi Lyons, the district defensive player of the year, is there.
Danville blew this one up before it even had a chance to get developed. You see, no matter where, Jake, with the football there, that baby had no chance.
2nd and 11 now from the 13. They can get a first down at the 2-yard line. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right for Hoverstock, who's alone in the backfield. Looking, has time, throws it towards the end zone, has a man wide open, touchdown, Falcons! Max Vesper from 13 yards out, and just like that, Hillsdale is answered.
Sometimes when that phone rings, you don't have to know who's on the other end. You just got to pick it up. Nice job of buying some time. Hoverstock rolling out, making it happen. Colopy on the coverage.
And this is what we've more been expecting, Brian, a shootout back and forth. 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. Extra point is up, and it is good. 28-14. We'll take a break, be back live and free on the OH Report.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
Hillsdale with an answer after the Danville touchdown. 28-14, 7:31 left in the second quarter of this Division VII Regional quarterfinal. Travis Berardi alongside Brian Skoronsky and Ski, turning into a shootout here.
Yeah, Falcons spotted them 21. Now the offense starting to get things going. They just marched over 60 yards in less than 90 seconds. That's exactly what they needed to try to get back into this football game. But the defense has not fared so well. Danville, they have been rocking the house when they've had the football tonight.
That's going to go out of bounds. Update, Lucas back on the board. It's 21-13 Cubs with 4:15 left in the second quarter.
And I think we said all along about that Lucas team, just it's a matter for them getting into the postseason. They're playing up a lot. Of course, when you're in Division VII, you don't got no choice, especially when you're not in the conference. They had to go anywhere, play a bunch of great quality teams, a couple undefeateds. Just about everyone on the schedule made it into the postseason, so not surprised to hear that they're taking on another undefeated and that they're holding their own.
So with the ball out of bounds, it's going to move Danville to the 35. That's where they'll start 1st and 10. 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. I sound like a broken record, but they just keep scoring, Brian.
Yeah, and they've been multiple. That was one of my keys to the game. Haven't had to sling it deep downfield, but they're so smooth with their setups, even though we're going to get a flag shutting this one down. In the screen game and just the short passing attack, they're able to move the football with big gains with that yak, just having their guys, especially Caden, just take it, weaving through traffic, and that's been their biggest, most dynamic weapon. Over 100 yards receiving, a couple rushing touchdowns as well.
Again, we apologize for the stream tonight. YouTube, it's been shut down, but we're on Facebook still, and there's still over 100 of you watching. Thank you very much for watching us. And again, this will be in its entirety without all the jitters later this evening. Fakes the handoff to Payne. Weckesser looking to throw, and he has a man open. Reaches for the first down. He's going to be a little bit short, but they got all that yardage back on the great catch by Caleb Lucas.
And this is what I'm talking about. I mean, the actual throw itself, only about 9 yards downfield, but becomes a big gain. Setting this one up as a second and short, very manageable situation now for the Danville offense to keep the chain gang on the move. They've been doing it all night long. Falcons, no answers.
14 yards on the completion. Brings up 2nd and 1, under 7 to play here in quarter number 2. Weckesser going to hand it off to Payne, and he's going to get taken down close to the line again, and the referees are going to give it to him. He needed a yard. He got the yard. First down.
Smart football. Just give it to your bruising runner in between the tackles. Have him try to fight for some extra yardage. That's what he's able to do. And it's another Danville Feed and Supply. First down.
88 yards on 8 carries for Max Payne. 1st and 10, Blue Devils from their own 45. Hillsdale is yet to stop them. Handoff, Ryan Lucas this time. He's going to get to the outside and get knocked out of bounds after a gain of 9. It looked like he got stepped out of bounds earlier, but no, he tiptoed down the sideline, got a few extra yards.
9 yards, 2nd and 1, Blue Devils.
Yeah, check this out. Pretty nice little run. Decent job of setting the edge there by the right tackle, and then just getting in a couple of those ballerina toe taps. Picks up 2 more yards.
Go defense, make some hits.
2nd down and 1 from the 46-yard line. 2 wide to the left, 2 to the right for Weckesser. Colopy in motion behind. Fakes the handoff. He's getting blitzed. Gets out of the tackler. He's going to let it go downfield, and it is caught inside the 10-yard line. Peyton Horn out of nowhere.
I mean, it felt like Danville just woke up this morning listening to that Young Thug. There's going to be good times, because that's all there's been tonight so far for this Danville offense. This has really been a treat to watch. They have been unstoppable.
39 yards on the play, and Payne on the carry. Looks like we'll take a look at the replay here, but not going to get back to the line again. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, backs them up to the 9-yard line, and they rushed up to the line of scrimmage. They thought perhaps they had the Falcons kind of in their own feelings that time, back on their heels. Nice job by Hillsdale defensively for, digging deep a little bit, making this a harder situation now.
2nd down and goal. Shifting to the left side is the offensive line. Weckesser rolling to his right. He's going to throw it to the end zone. It is caught and then knocked down. It's a legal play because he got a hand on it. It'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I got to show some love to Jack Fickus here. Looks like he's initially beat. He recovers, gets a paw up,
and
right where the ball is.
Also smart, not getting his hand on the helmet. He got the back of the player and pushed him down. 3rd and goal from the 9. 4:58 left in the half. You got to think Hillsdale needs a big stop here.
Yeah, the Falcons, they've got their offensive mojo back. Now this could definitely give them some flavor defensively. Got to get a stop.
Quick throw right side. Caught to the 5, down to the 3, reaches the end zone. No, he's going to be down at the 1. But now decision time. What do they do?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. They're going to keep the offense out on the field. You got guys like Max Payne, of course, Walker. He's a threat if he wants to take off and run. Colopy, bring him in motion. I mean, there's a lot of different options here, I think, at your disposal.
It was a referee's timeout. Coach asking what he wasn't in, really? So they're going to mark him down at the 1.5. 4th and goal. A big play here in the first half.
Yeah, this is monstrous, of course, for both sides. I mean, if you're Danville, it extends it back out to a 3-score advantage. If you're Hillsdale, you're able to get the ball back. Your offense, they've been moving it.
I formation. Handoff Payne, and he reaches. Did he get it? No mark yet. No signal yet. No! He didn't make it. Hillsdale ball. He didn't get it. The referee came in and signaled he was short. They're going to talk about it, so we'll take a look at the replay.
I mean, from this vantage point, no idea where that ball is.
They're going to call touchdown. I've never seen that before where it took them 10 minutes to talk about it. Nonetheless, it's a touchdown, and Danville yet to be stopped on offense.
That's got to be heartbreaking, of course, if you're the Hillsdale defense. I mean, you came away with the ball out of the pile there. Got to be feeling good about yourself, thinking that you're giving yourself an opportunity, and instead, referees talk about it, and they determine that he's in there. And I'm with you. I'm not sure how you can talk about it and then say, well,
now a flag on Hillsdale's sideline. Is the Hillsdale coaching staff not happy with that?
If you don't initially signal touchdown, how can you then talk with your friends and then say, well, maybe so?
Only question would be if it was forward progress that was talked about. And I think we're going to have some fans leaving the game early on that sideline as well.
Well, there's going to be a lot of traffic here when the game ends, so it just gives them a little bit of a head start ahead of all of us. But again,
let's take a look at the replay.
I'm going to say that they've got a grievance. Just because if it's not a touchdown initially, I'm not sure how it would be a minute later. And the referee who comes flying in that blows the play dead, Travis, I mean, he's got it marked down at the 3/4-yard line. So it wasn't close, according to one guy.
Nonetheless, it's a touchdown. And we're still talking. And now the police department going to be brought in. So while I have this moment, I'm going to thank our sponsors.
Please do.
All right. Tonight's high school football broadcast brought to you live and free on the OH Report. Thanks to our generous sponsors, 89 Homes, building homes, earning trust since 1979. Simonson Construction. From concept completion, we can help you make the plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. Ficus Furniture, selling quality furniture at an affordable price since 1941 as the extra point up and good. And I will continue on. We'll stay right here. Old Mill Lake Company, located by Charles Mill Lake, has your game day covered with pizza, wings, and more. Also give Old Mill Lake a call for all your deer processing needs this hunting season. And it's been a beautiful hunting season as well, Brian. Beautiful weather out there. Danville Feed and Supply, we offer a wide range of services for all of our local loyal customers. We provide small-town customer service in a way that shows how much we care about the people we are here to serve. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community, and the Killbuck Savings Bank. Community banking, it's what we do. It's who we are every single day. 5 offensive possessions, 5 touchdowns on the controversial, you could say, touchdown run. But nonetheless, 35-14 if you're Hillsdale. You just want to answer here. Get in before the half. You get the ball out of the half. If you can run most of the clock off as well, it's even better for them.
However they do it, they got to get some points to try to keep up. They will get the ball to start off the third quarter. But that touchdown by the Blue Devils, that was a tough one to swallow.
Line drive kick this time taken at the 30, across the 35 to the 40, up to the 42. And that's, they wanted that kick to get through that second line just to set up their, their strategy for defense. But Nice job taken out of the air, and Hillsdale, they'll take that. Great field position at the 42.
Parker returns for the Falcons to the 38-yard line.
First down.
Hillsdale hasn't had a ton of success putting it up through the air so far tonight. Still with 4 minutes. They can keep it on the ground if they need to.
4 wide for Hoverstock. He's going to keep it himself. Finds a bit of a hole. Can he get to the outside? Puts a stiff arm down, and he will get a couple yards out of it. But a nice ankle tackle there by Ryan Lucas. After the stiff arm, you thought he was going to get some room, but Lucas just kept with it and was able to bring him down.
Tenacious defense, and that's what this kid's been doing all season long. That's why he's over 100 tackles. About half of those are solo as well.
2nd down and 8 from the Hillsdale 46, coming up on 3:20 left here in the half. Make sure to stay tuned for the halftime band show coming up. We'll have both bands. Always a fun time. Hoverstock going down the middle. It's caught in a power slam. Peyton Bourne.
This is old school tackling right here, Travis. Getting the shoulder, picking him up. Bam.
Wow. And now we'll have a stoppage, a referee timeout. So let's take a look at that one more time.
Yeah, I think probably at the pro level, this might be 15-yard penalty for tackling too hard. But this is this textbook, buddy.
Absolutely. Wow. $22-yard gain on the play. So Vesper, great job holding on to the ball as well, Brian. On it's a clean takedown. I mean, that's hard-hitting football for you right there.
Yeah, in the wrestling mat, that'd be 2 points.
Yes, it would. Handoff now to Vesper. Left side, cuts back and down at the 20. That's going to be another first down on the 12-yard carry.
And he absorbs another big hit, this time downstairs. Gets his legs taken out by Weckesser. Vesper got the drive on the move, and 2 huge plays right there for the Hillsdale offense.
Officially an 11-yard gain, makes it first down and 10 from the 21 as we come up on 2:30 left in the half. Sloan, sidecar left. Jarvis in motion. They're going to hand it off to Sloan. Cuts back across the 15, and he's going to run a man over and get down close to the first down yardage. I think he just came up short, but lowering the boom.
I like the vision here too, Travis. Initially thinking that he's going to cut it all the way out wide. Sees a little gap form, and he's able to hit it. And then, like you said, drop down, get behind your pads, dish out a little bit of punishment. Not too many ninth graders get that opportunity. That was sweet.
2nd down and 1 from the 12, under 2 minutes left, but Hillsdale has all 3 timeouts left. They can just run at their pace. This is a perfect setup for them right now. Sweep to Vesper across the 5, down to the 3, down to the 2. They're going to mark him down at the 3, a 9-yard gain, and it's another first down.
Max Vesper basically has been the offense on this drive. Big play after big play. This is his 3rd contribution. A little shake in the open field. Weckesser able to bring him down before he breaks into the zone.
1st and goal from the 3, 90 seconds left in the half. Hoverstock still has 10 seconds on the play clock. He's going to take most of it. Handoff up the middle. Leans into the end zone. Touchdown, Hillsdale. Braylon Jarvis. And the Falcons are firing on all cylinders on the offensive side, Brian.
Yeah, both of these sides, man. 55 total points here in this first half. It looked like initially the Danville defense was going to keep this Falcons offense under wraps. Starting to fly high here, Travis, as they've got it figured out. 3 straight touchdown drives. Only problem is Blue Devils have 5.
Snap down, extra point up, and it is through. 1:10 left. It's a 14-point game once again. We'll be back.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
We've got ourselves a shootout here, folks. 1:10 left in the half. It's 35-21 in favor of Danville. Travis Brody back with Brian Skoronsky. Lucas, 21-13 leaders at the half. We'll see if the Falcons can hold Danville before this break. Payne takes it across the 25. Still up and gets taken down at the 30. But if you give Max Payne a head of steam, he's going to carry you for a while, and you just saw that.
Nicknamed by our own Storm Blunchley as Mr. Unlimited for doing stuff like this. Actually thought he was knocked down there initially, and I was like, oh, he's about 7 yards up now.
Halftime scores from around the OH report: Elyria Catholic 28, Clear Fork 7 at the half, and Colonel Crawford 14, Carey 7 at the break. Watch those streams later tonight.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get quality game in that Carey Crawford round 2 after 7-3 in the first meeting.
Weckesser throws it incomplete. Great defense by the Danville defense there, or the Hillsdale defense there. And now a flag on the play. And I don't know what that would be for. It's thrown close to the Danville sideline. I don't know if we have a sideline warning or something else, some extracurriculars. And the referees are just going to pick it up, so all right. Second down. 58 seconds left, and still 2 timeouts for Danville. They had a lot of big plays here tonight, so don't think they're just going to sit on the ball here, Brian.
No question, and they don't have to throw anything too long, like I have alluded to a couple of times. They're so great at the quick bubble screens, which you see right now. They've got Colopy here in the slot looking for him, though they send him on a chair route.
Weckesser, he's going to run out of bounds at the 40. That'll stop the clock after a 5-yard gain. Brings up third down. And again, he's turning nothing into something.
That's what this offense has been thriving off tonight. Just picking up chunks here and there, though it's 3rd down and 5. And a chance for Hillsdale to finally get a stop.
And now head coach Trevor Klein is going to call a timeout. So the Falcons will think it over. It looked like Danville was going to go back to pass too, so we'll keep it here. Big 3rd down. If you're Hillsdale, you want to go in the half only down 14. Like we said, they get the ball out of the break, a chance to cut that to 7 immediately. But you have to stop Danville here because you think maybe if Danville gets a little momentum, they could even get into field goal range. We saw their kicker kick one from 45 yards right in front of our eyes in pregame.
For Hillsdale, you just got to play tough assignment football right here. I think that if you're Coach Klein and his staff, you probably don't want to design anything too exotic. No big blitzes or anything. Just stand firm, stay pat on this 3rd down. Try to force the Blue Devils into their first punt of the evening.
Another halftime score, the TY Tigers of Mansfield, 14, Defiance, nothing. Also, for the 152 of you watching this stream tonight on Facebook, we love you guys for sticking with us. Thank you, as always, to our OH Report fans. You're like family to us, actually. Brian's the dad, and he has hundreds and thousands of kids.
Don't tell Jory.
It's going to be a fake. Weckesser's going to try to get outside. He gets out of bounds at the 40. It'll bring up 4th down, so it looks like the Falcons got the stop they needed.
Yeah, it at least avoids them from falling into a deeper hole with Danville putting some more points on the board here. Such short on time, 47 seconds. Won't be a ton to play with here for Hoverstock and company.
Well, I just read in the Lucas game the Cubs had a double pass go for a touchdown right before the half, but it was an illegal forward pass they called.
Ooh.
Took the touchdown off. Do you think Hillsdale has a couple tricks down their sleeves? We heard the music to the movie Varsity Blues before the game started. Do you think we got a hook and lateral in there? It's a fake! Max Payne is going to reach. I don't think he got it. I don't know. It's going to be the mark. I think he did get the line of the game, though. We'll take a look at the replay, but wow, Brian.
Yeah, you want to talk about Hillsdale digging into the bag of tricks.
He needed the 46.
They got the spot.
He got it. No, he easily, as I said, he got it. He did get the 46. He actually got the 46 and a half, exactly where he was marked down. And now Danville will call a timeout. Wow. Gutsy call by Danville, and it works. Hillsdale had him in the backfield. Let's take a look at the replay one more time. But look at this replay. If he gets stopped about 3 yards short, Brian, but he just keeps working and fighting, and he gets the first down. A big 4-yard gain.
Sometimes seniors, they just find a little bit something more when they're in the playoff time. Don't want their season ever to come to an end. And Mr. Unlimited producing some magic here at home.
First down, Danville. 32 seconds. They still have a timeout left as well.
I think maybe Coach Bloom was like, man, we haven't punted yet. I don't want to start now.
Well, on the other side of things, it looked like Hillsdale would have been set up with 2 timeouts in Danville territory. But again, Max Payne, Mr. Unlimited, as G and Storm would say, with unlimited strength. Weckesser, he's going to look deep, throw, spiral, and it is overthrown. Bring up 2nd and down. Looked like nearly got deflected at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, trying to hook up with Peyton Horn deep here. Double coverage on the play. So probably of benefit to Weckesser in the offense that just harmlessly hit the turf as they'll live to have another down here.
6 seconds off the clock there, 25 left in the half, 2nd and 10. It's going to be a quick throw, right side, caught, but immediately taken down. And I don't see a timeout by the coach, so this might be the last play of the half. Loss of 2 on the completion.
Yeah, the clock continuing to milk away, Travis, so it appears we are going to be headed into the break. What a fun first half of football we had. Danville never stopped on offense. The only thing that could shut them down was the bell. Hillsdale, meanwhile, 21 points on their last 3 possessions. We've got a game heading into the break.
And it's a good one. 35-21, 56 points in the first half of this Division VII quarterfinal. We'll take a break, be back with the halftime band show. You're watching high school football live and free, exclusively on the OH Report.
What's up, America? Brian Skoronsky here, and if you want to see me and the gang chop it up with some unintelligent conversation, we've got the show for you. Check out the OH Report video podcast every Monday, exclusively right here on the OH Report.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
At Knox.
I seen them last week. I've seen them 3 times. They're the best team that I've watched this year.
Yeah, Aldrich, he's a hell of a receiver. Aldrich.
They got like 6 crazy athletes.
Yeah, it's insane.
Their middle linebacker, I interviewed him after the game last week. He's about 6'3", 240. Like just
Aldrich,
he got over 200 tackles.
Yeah. He had 255 last year. I mean, he's Danville, but he's a Danville.
Oh, is he really?
His dad is, yeah. Yeah, he's a stud. Yeah, he broke the, I think the clean and jerk for West Holmes.
Finally showed up,
weightlifting records.
Yeah.
Our next song this evening takes you on a trip to Radiator Springs, the last stop on Route 66. This hit from 2006 is sure to start your engines and get you ready to race. Here is the Rascal Flatts hit, Life is a Highway.
I know I won. Just gotta make sure you guys like watching stuff. It's good. I really enjoy it. I didn't actually just happened on it one time. I didn't know anything about it. It just happened to come on. My sister knows
We already contracted with you guys for basketball stuff, so we'll be coming down here for I think 6 minutes, and then we already talked tonight about football and so we should talk about it here. So we'll be back.
controller. The theme from this 2011 award-winning video game is one that has been a staple for many gamers over the past decade. Here is the Dragonborn theme from Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
Bud. Well, you know when that seat's taken. Huh? That seat's taken. Get the hell out of here. I'm just kidding. Get on. Hey, Mike.
This has been the Hillsdale Falcon Marching Band. The Hillsdale Falcon Marching Band thanks you for your encouragement of music education in your schools and schools around the nation. The Hillsdale Falcon Marching Band tonight is under the direction of Brittany Waldner-Hill, Live Director, Elizabeth Terwilliger, Percussion Director, J.R. Hahn, Assistant Band Director, and Alan Terwilliger, Head Band Director.
Hey, Mike, you guys play 7-on-7 or 8? 8. What'd you guys see tonight?
I didn't see anything. He saw a couple spikes and a couple does.
I'll change them.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Under the direction of Mr. Dakota Roberts, assisted by Miss Michael Huffman, Mr. Joshua, Miss Alicia McCarroll, Miss Emily Adu, and Mr. Greg Thompson, we proudly present to you the 2022 Danville Marching Blue Devils. It's no long season value. No matter what we do, we can feel it too. But don't you worry, because the Devil Band is just what you need. Here's NSYNC tearing up my heart.
said if I need picked up, he can pick me up after the game. Joe said if I need picked up, he can get me after the game. I didn't pay him to take him, he surprised me. I guess he didn't have to work today, so he just didn't have to so he's probably bored. They said he'll pick me up, so.
We might be rusty, but we haven't been able to get this next song out of our head. The Devil Band will have you on your feet, dancing like Uma Thurman.
Yeah, I probably was like a little later than after I watched football.
It's been a long season. Whether we're marching up a storm, kicking up dust, or driving in the rain, the Devil Band knows the kids aren't all right.
About the hangout in the IDs today. Hey Mike, come over here for a minute. Well, hang on, they're coming.
22, Danville Marching Blue Devils.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Halftime here in Danville with your score. Blue Devils 35, Falcons 21. Let's take a look at the halftime stats here in the 89 Homes halftime show. 35-21 the score. Only thing that stopped Danville, Brian, offensively was the clock.
They were unbelievable on offense. They're already over their season average, Travis. They just put up 26.8 points per game. So to see him come out here and have this offensive explosion, dropping 35, not stopped at all, it was a little bit breathtaking. I got to say that I like the creativity that we saw. And it was a lot of safe play calling as well. It's not like they were burning them with big, deep balls and executing some wild plays down the field. It was just solid offense, winning up front, at the point of contact, and then their guys making some moves.
318 total yards for Danville. Very even. 175 through the air, 143 through the ground. But a big chunk of those yardages comes from those little swing passes out there. So I guess it's just an extended run per se, but it's working for them. On the other side, 127 passing yards for the Falcons on – actually, that's flipped around. It should be 69 passing yards, 127 rush. I can't do math or put in numbers in the right places. But anyway, 196 total yards is correct, Ryan. But 69 passing yards on 3 plays, those 3 big chunk plays on 3 possessions that went for touchdowns. So, able to get at least 1 or 2 good completions to keep that run game just opened up enough to move the ball.
And both of these teams coming into the game were pretty solid defensively. You look at Danville allowing less than 2 touchdowns per game. Hillsdale basically right in the same ballpark. So I think the over 500 yards of total offense was not something that I was necessarily expecting, but I'll take it. Had a lot of fun watching that offensive explosion on both sides, and I think we've got a ball game now with Hillsdale. I mean, they started the game very slow, of course. They had the turnover on their opening possession, and then they have the 3 and out. Danville has not been stopped, but the Falcons also starting to find their footing as they have scored on 3 straight possessions.
Tonight's high school football broadcast is brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors, 89 Homes, building homes, earning trust since 1979. Simonson Construction, from concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. Fickus Furniture, selling quality furniture at an affordable price since 1941. Old Mill Lake Company, located by Charles Mill Lake, has your game day covered with pizza, wings, and more. Also give Old Mill Lake a call for all your deer processing needs this hunting season. And Brian, I think they've been doing a lot of processing because we've had such beautiful weather this fall. We'll talk about that when I get done talking about these other sponsors, though. Danville Feed and Supply, we offer a wide range of services for all your loyal customers. We provide small-town customer service in a way that shows how much we care about the people we are here to serve. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community, and the Kill Bucks Savings Bank, community banking. It's what we do. It's who we are every single day. And Brian, we've had 12 weeks of beautiful weather for high school football. 12 straight Fridays. I'm knocking on wood up here every time I say that, but 12 straight beautiful Friday nights for this great game that we call high school football.
This has been such a blessing. I'm out here in the bleachers. I didn't even have a coat on for the first half. I don't actually really need one for the second half. It's that comfortable out here. These are perfect playing conditions for both of these teams. So I don't think you can say anything derogatory about Mother Nature. She has been solid A1 with the exception of that first week of fall. I thought she came out a little bit aggressive. We got some snow. There were some temperatures in the 40s and 50s sinking down into the 30s. We had some freezing temperatures. But ever since then, she's really eased up, and man, what a great night we have here in Danville.
Kick taken by Fickus, and again, the Falcons will have a good starting position. 1st and 10 on the Danville Feed and Supply first down, but this is a big possession. Pretty much every possession's big in postseason play, but for Hillsdale to really get back into this game, they're going to have to score on this drive and put some pressure on Danville.
Yeah, I think it certainly would. If you can squeeze down that cushion Danville built to just a 1-score game, not that you're going to put any doubt in their minds, because, again, the only thing that has slowed down the offense has been that halftime whistle. But it definitely will put a little bit of pressure on the Blue Devils to keep making plays.
Fickus with a keeper, tries to get outside, cuts back, and he's going to get hit at the 39-yard line. He will get 1 yard on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hoverstock was solid in that first half. Certainly was the playmaker that they needed. Scrambled at times when he needed to. Didn't find a whole lot of space, though, on that first down play.
So they'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Hoverstock now at 40 yards rushing on 9 carries.
They could use a Fickus sighting.
This is true. This is a true statement.
Have not seen Jack, who's been their big play threat in the passing game all season, do much.
Off the left side, getting close to the line. The gain leads for it, and I think he got it. He did. It's going to be a 1st down carry for Owen Sloan. Give him 9 yards. They needed 9.
Yeah, this guy's giving them a shot in the arm. Got the touchdown run in the first half. A guy that they've had to rely on over the second half of the season due to injuries. This Falcons team, I mean, at times, some of their starters, I mean, it's kind of looked like an infirmary. But younger guys have stepped up into key roles and positions. Certainly this young gentleman, no exception.
1st and 10. Pass complete and getting close to the 45. That is David Parker. A good chunk of yards on 1st down for the Falcons.
Hoverstock just taking what's there. This quick little 5-yard curl. Sets up a 2nd and short as they're breaking into Danville territory on their opening drive here in the second half.
2nd down and 5. Underway here in quarter number 2 of this D7 regional quarter. It's going to be a sweep to Vesper, and he is going to get close again to the 1st down yardage. We'll see where the ref marks it. It's going to be close, but nonetheless it'll be a 3rd and very manageable, and now they will stop the clock and move the chains. 5 yards on the carry.
And for the Falcons, showing some creativity, mixing things up with your looks offensively, not allowing the Blue Devils defense to key on any one thing. off to a great start.
3 Falcons with over 30 yards rushing in this game. That is the balance that they need right now. Just over 2 minutes gone by here in the second half. 5 wide for Hoverstock. Payne coming in on a blitz. Hoverstock gets to the outside, throws back. It's caught, and there is Jack Fickus across the 20 down to the 19. A broken play goes for another big gain for Hillsdale.
Not 100% sure who that was intended for. 2 receivers obviously in the scenario with Parker. I think probably the intended target, but it works out. Fickus on the backside makes a leaping grab, and there is that Jack sighting that we are all anticipating.
22 yards on the play, and the Falcons are running inside the red zone. First down and 10 from the 19. Those are plays that Hillsdale needs to complete to get back into it. Handoff, big hole, Jarvis across the 10, inside the 10. He's still on his feet. He's going to get down at the 9. They're going to get him down at the 8, and another first down carry.
Falcons offense rocking and rolling now, set up with the first and goal situation. Exactly what the doctor would prescribe for the offense coming out here to start quarter number 3 with the football.
The 4th first down for the Falcons on this drive. They had 11 in the first half. Talk about efficiency here on this drive. First and goal from the 8. Falcons down 14. Jarvis moves into the stacked I. He gets the handoff, and he is in to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. They're back in this.
Ginormous drive right there to open up this third quarter if you're a Hillsdale fan. 1-score game after digging themselves a 21-point hole. Falcons right back in it.
What blocking from that offensive line by the Falcons as well to open up the hole multiple times on that drive. Brown's kick away and is right down the middle. 35-28. We've got ourselves a ball game, folks. We'll be back. 8:32 left in the third.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
8:32 left in the third, and hold the phones, folks. Hillsdale has come back, trail only by 7. Travis Berardi alongside Brian Skoronski and Ski. We were expecting something like this, and it's been quite the show so far.
Yeah, a lot more points, honestly, than I was anticipating. However, the back and forth that we've been able to receive here, this is what we all signed up for, as a flag's going to blow this one dead before it has a chance to start.
KMAC update from our friend at KMAC Plus. Loudonville and Nelsonville tied at 7 in D6 Region 23. Hillsdale offsides on the kick. That'll back them up 5 yards. They'll have to retry it. Second penalty, 15 yards total.
Yeah, along with Loudonville, Danville, the only other KMAC school to survive into the second round this season.
Centerburg got upset. Northmore got waved off by Belair. Mount Gilead fell in their first earned playoff appearance in the 2000s. But the Blue Devils rolled, and Loudonville as well. Speaking of Belair, if Belair wins tomorrow and Loudonville does pull off the victory, they will meet at a neutral site next week. Hayden McFadden boots it away and again to the right side, and that's going to go out of bounds. And Danville will start on their 35-yard line. Let's take a look at that touchdown one more time, Brian. Just look at the blocking by that offensive line. That was one of our keys, too, is the control. It just hat on a hat.
And for Hillsdale, they came out with an excellent game plan. They executed pretty flawlessly to open up this third quarter there. You saw that they mixed it up, did some short passing, great running, a lot of motion, and when you get that pre-snap eye candy, it gives the defense a lot of things to think about. And for Danville, now you're going to have to adjust.
Double stacked receivers. This is kind of a Centerburg look out here. Ryan Lucas, sidecar, well, actually now right behind Weckesser. Takes the snap. He will hand it off to Lucas, and Lucas is met at the line. Hillsdale read that. No gain. Maybe a loss of 1.
Yeah, look at Preston Smith getting in there, busting that thing up immediately. No breathing room for the Devils.
So behind the sticks now, but you got to think Colopy or Payne will get the look. Actually not. It's still Lucas in the backfield. Max Payne is actually crouched down on the sidelines right now trying to stretch something out. Sweep to Colopy. He stays on his feet, and he's going to get taken down close to the 40. He'll bring up 3rd down and 5 on the gain of 6.
And it looked like going for the strip that time on the tackle there was Braden Burgett.
Max Payne without his helmet on the sideline. Looks like he pulled something. He's trying to stretch it out right now, but he's not going to be in there for this 3rd down play.
Yeah, it's going to be a big loss for them if they don't have Max for this second half.
He is putting his helmet back on, yeah. But they won't have him for this play. 3rd down. Stacked wides once again. Lucas in the backfield. Weckesser's going to look for the quick slant. It's knocked down, incomplete, 4th down. And it looks like the Falcons have their first stop, but I'm not going to completely say that yet after we saw a fake punt last time. Big stop, Falcons.
How about Parker with the leaping ability? Almost snatched that thing out of midair too. But you're absolutely right. They've had one punt attempt that didn't become one, that being Danville, because they had the big fake with Max Payne.
And Payne is back out there. We'll see if he's able to get a good kickoff. We don't know what leg he hurt. Kick is away, and it's a good one. That's going to send all the way back to the 5. It's Vesper. He's going to get to the outside, though. 15-20 flag on the play. They're going to get a block in the back, I think. Flag on the play. Let's take a look at the replay and see what happened.
Vesper on the return of the punt.
See if we can identify where this hanky comes flying in at. Nice move. I like the hesitation there by Vesper to create some space. And
it was away from the play a little bit.
And typically those are the ones that hurt the worst. Not even involved. Has nothing to do with the outcome.
And they're going to wave it off, actually. So,
have you seen more waved off penalties in your whole life? That's the 4th one by my count.
I don't know, but it's made the Hillsdale folk up here very happy. We've had touchdowns overturned, flags waved off, but hey, they're all conversing. It's just not one referee making the call. So maybe that's, it's better to make the right call after the fact than during. I don't know.
Reffing by committee tonight.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Hey, if you get the call right, it doesn't matter. Hoverstock. Handoff. Big hole, left side, 30. Still on his feet, gets up to the 34-yard line. Owen Sloan, another big run.
I like what they're starting to get from this kid offensively. He got off to a really slow start. His first couple of touchdowns, his first couple of carries didn't go very far. Now all of a sudden, starting to get something going. Has entered the end zone once, and maybe that was the confidence boost, exactly what he needed to get his night generating.
How about this ski? His last 3 runs, 9 yards. Hoverstock's going to keep it. Lunge towards the 1st down yardage, and they're going to stop the clock, so he's there for the 1st down. He dove just enough before getting the knee down to get 1 yard, and it's a 1st down for the Falcons. And, yeah, he reached, as you see on the replay brought to you by Old Mill Lake Company.
Sometimes that's the wise decision on a 2nd and short, just to go ahead and try to pick up the 1st down. Don't get too cute. Try to go for something big. You've got a lot of momentum on your side. Devils defense hasn't stopped you your last 4 possessions.
Vesper in motion. It's going to be a handoff again. Big hole, 50. Can he beat the 1 man? Still on his feet, and then finally tripped up at the 26. Another big run for this freshman. Welcome to high school football, Owen Sloan. Huge run.
And while that was a big run by Owen, man, you got to give all the credit to your boys up front. That was a huge hole created by those 5 guys along the offensive line for the Falcons.
38 yards on the carry. 1st and 10 from the Danville 27. Handoff. Jarvis up the middle, and he's going to get close to the first down, give him 8 yards, and now Hillsdale with all the momentum. Ski.
Yeah, they've really stole it here in the second half by marching down the field and following that up with stopping the Danville offense for the first time tonight. So that pendulum, it has swung over in favor of the Falcons.
Officially 7 yards on the carry, 2nd down and 3 under 5 to play 3rd quarter, and now a timeout. And Hillsdale has something to cheer about here, Ski, as we have an injured player on the ground. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. Can the Falcons tie it up? We'll see here, live and free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Back here at Danville, Falcons driving on the Danville 20, down 7 with 4:54 left. The injured player, Max Payne. So I don't know. I think it looks like they're looking at his knee. His knee or his thigh there. He's trying to stretch out right now. But Brian, what a halftime adjustment by the Falcons, as well as, you know, the tough break by having Payne on the sideline. It's all Hillsdale right now. They have a chance to tie this game up after Danville looked like they were going to run away with this in the first quarter with 3 straight touchdowns.
Yeah, always a sign of a quality coaching staff when you can come out and kind of impose your game plan to start the third quarter. That means that you've identified a couple of things that you saw through the first 24 minutes, and you're making some adjustments out there on the fly. And right now the Falcons capitalizing, and with Max Payne up on his feet and being helped off to the sideline, while that is good to see that he's moving, I think it's a rough sign if you're a Blue Devil fan, because what a big first half that kid had. What a season he's had so far. And you don't, just because it's his senior year, you don't want to force him back on the field. I'm sure Max is going to want to play. Definitely keep an eye on number 11.
He had 10 carries for 90 yards in that first half.
And he is hunched over, and gosh, he really looks like he's struggling.
Handoff up the middle. Vesper, he's going to get the first down yardage. So they needed 3 yards, and they're going to give him 4. And another referee stoppage. Ball marked down at the 16. So they still can get one more first down on this drive, Brian.
And quite a turnaround here for the Falcons. I don't think that anybody was really leaving them for dead down 21-0, but it was hard to picture themselves being in this prime position midway through the third.
Sloan with the handoff, tries the right side, and he's taken down after maybe a yard. Levi Lyons once again on a stop.
Yeah, how many times have we called that kid's name tonight? Getting in, making a tackle, going downstairs to help knock down the Falcons.
Coming up on 4 minutes left here, third quarter.
Danville defense looks like it's really kind of struggling to catch their breath a little bit right now. They've been out there the bulk majority of this third quarter.
2nd and 9 from the 15. Hoverstock looking. Is he going to tuck it? He is. He's going to get across the 10, across the 5, get down towards the end zone, get knocked out of bounds. But that's going to be enough for another Hillsdale first down. It's going to be 1st and goal on the effort by Jake Hoverstock.
Yeah, this was awesome. I'm sorry. I just got distracted. We got a bonfire going in the back of a truck over here.
That's normal, apparently. I've heard about people talking about that before. This is quite the atmosphere down here at Danville. I love it.
That's awesome stuff. That's small-town Ohio football at its finest in the playoff, folks.
1st and goal from the 3. Handoff up the middle. Jarvis in. Touchdown. Falcons. An extra point away from coming all the way back. Wow.
Half of Dromesville in the house tonight, up on their feet, as they are a PAT away from tying things up. 5 straight touchdowns for this Falcon offense now.
Brown on for the extra point attempt. Snap down, kick away. We are tied. 35 all, 3:02 left. Stay tuned, folks. We got ourselves a football game live and free on the OH Report.
At the Keelbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
I'm Travis Big League Berardi. Catch me every week with my Country Roads rankings. We'll go over the small school top 10 football schools here in the area.
We are tied. 35 all, 3:02 left in the 3rd quarter. Travis Berardi alongside Brian Skoronsky and Ski Hillsdale has come out with a vengeance in the 2nd half.
How about Jarvis now with the hat trick? Gives him 9 rushing touchdowns on the season. The latest, knotting things up at 35 apiece. And my, oh my, can you feel the momentum on that other sideline? It's kind of like a ghost town over in these Danville bleachers right now. They're searching for something to cheer about. Offense has only been stopped once tonight. See if they can get something going when they get the football back here.
Winner of this game will get the winner of Lucas and Lowville. Lowville scored, could not get the 2-point conversion, trailing 21-19. They get the onside kick, but won Corbin Toms with an interception. Cubs with the ball.
Lucas doing what they do, traveling, playing anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere, and especially in the playoffs.
And they'll be able to come back home no matter what if they get a victory, because they'll play the winner of this one. Maybe Clear Fork, you'd think. That's a good neutral site to play. Jess Brokaw, if you're watching, you know what to do.
I think she's pretty busy tonight with her own playoff game.
Yeah, Clear Fork trailing right now to Elyria Catholic. They were down 3 scores at the half. Again, Hillsdale kicking it away from the returners, and they'll start at the 35, and Max Payne nowhere to be seen on the sideline.
So that's going to put a little bit more of a burden on this gentleman right here, Walker Weckesser. He's been getting the job done so far this season, looking for win number 10 on the campaign here tonight. Expecting a lot from this guy.
1st and 10 Danville, 3 wide to the right. Fullback, sidecar right to Weckesser. Takes the snap, hands it off to Lucas. He has a hole, across the 35, 40, 45, up to the 48, and that's a good run on 1st down for Ryan Lucas.
Yeah, it's a great sign for this Danville offense, and you're going to see my camera shake at the end. That's because everybody bursted up on their feet. They've had to kind of bottle up their emotion a little bit here in the 2nd half with Hillsdale outscoring them 14-0. That's a big play right there to get them all the way near midfield.
14 yards on the carry. The first down of the second half for Danville. 15 total first downs now. 1st and 10. Handoff again. Up the middle, finds a hole, and he gets a good 7 yards out of it. So now Lucas finding his feet.
Yeah, no Max Payne, no problem, at least for now, as Boy's got his back. Lucas back-to-back big carries. 2nd and short on the way.
2:10 on a running third quarter clock, 35-35. This may come down to who has the ball last in regulation. Danville looking for its first score of the second half. Only their second possession as we approach the 1 minute mark of quarter 3. Weckesser, screen pass, knocked down. Who was it? David Parker on the stop.
Second time in as many drives, and he's been able to get his big paws up on the football. Hillsdale's fans loving what they're seeing right now from this defense, who got flat out torched in the first half.
3rd down and 3 from the Hillsdale 44. And look who's back, Brian. Max Payne in the lineup in the Wildcat. Weckesser in motion. Payne, he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Might have lost a yard, but Hillsdale comes up big. It's 4th down. Do the Blue Devils go for it here?
I think they're gonna.
The way Hillsdale now has been able to play offensively the last 5 possessions. And Danville will take a timeout. A Danville feed and supply timeout.
Yeah, Coach Blum talking some things over.
Yeah, we'll keep it here, Brian.
With his coaching staff, and this is such a big, monumental play at this portion of the game, because for the Blue Devils, you want to keep the momentum on your side, of course. You want to try to keep the drive alive, but at what cost if you give the ball back over to a Falcons offense that's about as hot as a steaming pot of spaghetti right now, Trav, and they've been getting it done. So for the Devils, you want to keep them off the field, but you also want to try to generate some points of your own. So here are our keys to victory. Bring the pain. He just got back into the contest. We'll see what Max is able to generate for them.
Maybe go to the air?
That's what I wanted them to do. They did such a phenomenal job of that early in the game. Caden Colopy, he was able to get some quick passes and take them and do some huge things with it. And for the Falcons, you just got to keep flying high, ride that wave of momentum that you had the second half of the season, and follow Jake. Right now, it's kind of the run game that's carrying them.
They are going for it. 4th down and 4. 3 wide to the right. Max Payne in there in the slot. I think Danville's missing a lineman. Still a lot of time left on the play clock. 15 seconds. They're able to get the lineman in there. Still plenty of time. 3 wide, bunch to the right. We'll see what they do. Maybe an isolation left. Weckesser's going to roll out to his right. Looking. He's going to pull it back, and he's going to get taken down at the line of scrimmage. Hillsdale with the stop again. I'm sorry for blowing your eardrums out, Brian.
This is just phenomenal defense, effort, everyone driving to the football. And how do you come out of a timeout with just 10 guys? Did 75 even know what the play call was?
Yeah, who knows? Well, it was a roll off to the right, so it was away from him. Nonetheless, Hillsdale with a chance now to take the lead on this drive. Who would have thought that after the first quarter? 1st and 10 from their 45. Handoff Sloan, right side, has a hole, 50, 45, 40, still on his feet down at the 36-yard line. 17 yards on the carry.
And we've had a changing of the guards in terms of the trenches and who the Kings are. Early on in the contest, it was the Blue Devils. They were getting the push up front. They were winning a lot at the line of scrimmage. Ever since about midway through the second quarter, the scenario has flipped. It's changed. Hillsdale right now, the more aggressive team up front. They are starting to win.
Handoff. Vesper up the middle. He's going to get stopped after 2 yards. Bring up second down. But even when they're getting stopped at the line, Hillsdale's still able to get 1 or 2 yards out of it to get forward momentum.
Better pursuit that time by Danville in the second level. Coming up and making the stop before it turned into a big running attack. Because that's what we've seen so far from the Falcons here in this third quarter. Just huge holes and running backs taking full advantage.
2nd and 8 from the Danville 35 with 35 seconds left. Hoverstock's going to keep it. He's going to take it down in the backfield. There on the tackle was Aiden Burke. 3rd down and long and a big play for the Blue Devils.
Exactly what they needed. Back-to-back plays with the linebackers spilling, getting off of their blocks, coming up, making some big stops. And now they got the Falcons set up in a 3rd and 10.
They can take the clock, though, down to zeros. That's what Coach Klein will probably do. We've played 3 in this Division VII Regional quarterfinal. Hold the phones, folks. The Falcons have come all the way back. They face a 3rd and 10 when we come back in the 4th. What's coming up, Ski?
Money time!
Live and free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
What time is it, Ski?
It's money time here on the OH Report, and it is a fine time for fourth quarter action because we're all square.
35-35. Danville was up 21-0. Hillsdale on a 35-14 run. 3rd and 10. Ball on the Blue Devil 37. It's a pitch and a stick in the backfield. Danville for now holds, but we'll see if Coach Klein will decide to go for it on this pitch. Vesper got a yard, but it's still 4th and 9.
Yeah, this is a tough situation. Ball at the 36. I think there's really no other option than to go for it. I mean, if you punt it, odds are, unless you hit it really cleanly, that you're going to give it to them. Not that far away from where the line of scrimmage is right now.
Sloan sidecar left, 3 wide. Make it 4 wide for Hoverstock. He's going to roll out to his left. Look, throws, complete! But we have a flag on the play. That might actually hold the phone. And we're going to get a hold on Hillsdale, it looks like. We'll wait and see, though. And that's what it is. Take a look at the replay. You saw the grab on 51, a little bit of the jersey tug. So now, if you're Hillsdale, Brian, do you still try and go for it? I don't think here. This looks like it's a punting situation.
Yeah, the situation definitely changes now that you're 10 yards further back. You're closer to midfield, and to pick up the first down, you're going to need 19 yards. So for the Falcons, I mean, how many plays do you actually have drawn up to try to go for a 20 spot? Probably not a ton. I think Coach Klein and company, while this one hurts a lot,
well, really
I think
hurts.
They were going to pick it up.
It was behind the play, too. It wouldn't have mattered. So the Falcons will punt here as we come up on 11 minutes left in regulation. Update in the other quarterfinal. 28-19 Lucas with 10 minutes left. So we're 10 minutes away from a regional semifinal being played in North Central Ohio in Division VII. 5 seconds on the play clock. 3, 2. They get the snap. Nope, they don't. So, you know, in the NFL, the referees do give like a half second, but not in high school football. That's going to move them 5 yards back.
And not that big of a detriment. Sometimes you'll almost want to take that penalty to back up your punter 5 yards, give him a little bit more additional space to try to stick it coffin corner style.
However, do you see who's back there to return? Colopy, who has the ability to break one. So maybe that 5 yards hurts because you never know if Hoverstock's is trying to kick this into the end zone.
Yeah, I'd certainly try to angle it towards the sideline one way or the other. You don't want to give 45 an opportunity.
10:41 left in regulation. We're tied at 35. Hoverstock ready for the snap. It's a good one, and he gets a low liner off. And it's going to take a Hillsdale bounce inside the 25, and it's going to get down to the 22. I don't know, though. It might have hit a Hillsdale Falcons. They're going to move it back out to the 25-yard line. Nonetheless, that, I think, worked better for Hillsdale there. It didn't give Colopy a chance to return that, Brian.
Yeah, it worked out, and with the extra yardage marked off, might be beneficial for both units.
Real quick, want to thank our sponsors one more time. 89 Homes, Simonson Construction, Fickus Furniture, Old Mill Lake Company, Danville Feed and Supply, Knox Community Hospital, and the Killbuck Savings Bank. Thank you all for allowing us to bring you these live and free high school football, soccer, volleyball, basketball, sometimes softball and baseball. Payne in the Wildcat has a hole, breaks a tackle, runs a man over and gets the first down.
And that's what you get when 11's in the ball game, just an extra level of physicality that most mere humans cannot produce. Mr. Unlimited dishing out some pain.
And we have a cramp. That's Preston Smith down, getting stretched out. So Mr. Unlimited back out there.
You knew his senior season wasn't going to end like that. He wasn't going to go down in an injury to let him stay out of the game. Come on now. It's a video game character out there.
Lucas with an interception. 7:52 to go between the Cubs and an upset.
Yeah, I mean, we know Lucas football over at Lowville, where they're basically on the Pennsylvania border. They probably not a huge scouting report on the Cubs.
Somebody just sent us stars, Brian.
Oh, I heard that chime. That was awesome.
James Jones, thank you very much for the 200 stars. Yeah, wasn't expecting too much by the way our stream quality is going, but love you guys out there. Everybody, they're sticking. We have almost 200 on Facebook watching despite the stream quality.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. We're actually running the stream, as Travis has mentioned, off of my cell phone tonight with unfortunate timing. The internet going down here in the press box this week.
1st and 10, Danville. Payne fakes the throw, rolling out, looking, lets it fly, and it is intercepted! Max Payne is picked off. Max Vesper with the pick, and then a frustration flag. Maybe a flag on a legal man downfield, but I think this is going to hold up Ski, and the Falcons get the ball right back.
Well, you're not going to see anything on the replay except for a beautiful head of curly hair right there. Big play by Vesper, though, and he's been making them all night long. Got the 3 touchdowns, the big takeaway now.
And they're saying keep the ball down there. So I'll explain it to you. Vesper, it was a little bit underthrown. There's a legal man downfield against Danville. Declined. 1st down, Hillsdale. So Vesper, pretty much, he read the ball, turned around, leaped into the air, and it hit him right in the breadbasket. So the ball was a little bit underthrown. Vesper with the perfect catch. As you saw, just near the end of that, it got blocked. But Hillsdale with the takeaway.
Hillsdale takes possession 1st and 10 at the
31-yard
line.
It's the first turnover of the night by Danville. It might be the biggest. 10:07 left. Update. Elyria Catholic 35, Clear Fork 14 with 7 minutes left in regulation. So looking like maybe the end of this great season for the Clear Fork Colts. Hoverstock keeps the read option and is hit in the backfield. A pack of devils there for the tackle.
Yeah, you never want to run into a pack of devils in any situation, but especially when they're coming with cruel intentions. 3 big hits right there on the quarterback.
Gonna need Ghost Adventures to come out here and perform an exorcism on that. We got another injury, so we'll take a timeout. It's 9:42 left in regulation. We are tied at 35.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
The streak is over. Final score from Cary. Colonel Crawford 21, Cary 14.
Wow.
The 26-game undefeated run has ended for the defending state champions as Colonel Crawford gets revenge and moves on to the regional semis.
I'm not completely stunned, but at the same time, that's surprising to hear. Cary has such a tough place to play when you have to go into Devil Country. Wow, congratulations to Coach Bruner, his first year running the program, and you got to feel a lot of love for them. Coach Tegg, their longtime head coach, lost, of course, and I think they're playing inspired for him.
So Cary had the ball inside the 15. Lance Rickle was drawn out of the pocket, taken down before the line to gain, and the Eagles stopped them with 23 seconds left. So that great game. That game you can watch. That'll be uploaded tonight, but you can see highlights tonight on the Friday Night Pigskin. All of our highlighted games tonight. But, Brian, you said you had some facts for me.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry about the shaky camera work. I'm trying to lock it in so I can read these for you.
He's so excited.
Okay. All right, so I did a little research today, and I found out that there are 8 high school football programs named Danville.
Really?
In the United States.
Is there one in Kentucky?
There is. They are called the Admirals.
Okay.
A couple of the other mascots. How about the Little Johns out in Arkansas?
Okay.
We've also got the Warriors, the Hawks, the Bears, the Vikings, but my personal favorite, the Iron Men.
Ooh, I like that.
Who I saw were undefeated at 10-0.
Hoverstock going to throw across his body and incomplete, intended for Fickus. It'll bring up third down. Did you know there was a pro football team back in my hometown of Wheeling back in the day called the Wheeling Ironmen, and they won a championship. It wasn't the AFL, but it was like a minor league type pro football team, and they were champions. The
Very
Wheeling
cool.
Ironmen.
Yeah.
Love that name, the Ironmen. I mean, it's, just it's old school football, being an Iron Man, just going both ways.
The mascot was literally a guy doing a curl.
Oh. 3rd and 14. Hoverstock looking back to pass. It's going to be a curl for Fickus. Did he get him? He did get it, but it's going to be short. He's going to be 2 yards short. Needed 14, got 12, and it'll bring up 4th down and 2.
Yeah, the punt unit's going to come on, Travis. This is a tough break here for the Falcons, but just needing the 2 yards. Obviously, a fake could be on the table here for Coach Klein.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Trevor Klein, but every time somebody says Coach Klein, it just reminds me of the water boy, Mr. Coach Klein.
Well, actually, are they going to line up and go for this? It looks like it.
They are. 4th and 2. Fickus with the keeper. He gets hit in the backfield. He's stopped. Danville takes over. Interesting play call. As you see, just the middle's blown up, and who is it? Max Payne helping to get that. And now Danville in great field position with 8:39 remaining. Now the way that Hillsdale's defense has been playing, it's got to be the way that coaches thought that to go for it, relying on his defense.
I mean, that's an interesting decision in your own territory. Now you're setting up Danville with the ball just 39 yards away from the end zone.
Max Payne again in the Wildcat. He was just intercepted 4 plays ago. He's going to keep it here on the Wildcat. Cut back in, has a hole, and he's going to get taken down inside the 35 to the 34, give him 5 yards.
And that's more what we've come to expect from Payne. He entered the game just 10 passing attempts on the season. When you put him in the Wildcat, just let him go to work with that power running game. Off tackle right, off tackle left. That's what's been effective all season when he's been in at quarterback.
2nd and 5. Ball on the Hillsdale 34 as we approach 8 minutes left in regulation. Payne, sidecar left to Weckesser, 3 wide to the left. It's going to be a handoff to Max. He's going to cut it back in. He's going to have the first down and more. 25 down towards the 20. First down, Blue Devils.
And getting it from their senior, digging deep, showing some guts, down twice due to injuries, but they couldn't keep him out. Wobbled, but not shaken.
Kind of, well, stirred but not shaken.
I don't know what I was going for there.
Little reverse 007 reference right there, maybe? I don't know. I try too hard sometimes. Lucas has just clinched the game. They're up 35-19 late in the 4th. Who will meet them? Max Payne wants it to be Danville. He gets 3 yards on the carry. The Lucas Cubs, with its 2nd straight upset, will play in a regional semifinal.
Can't say I'm surprised, Travis. Can't let those 4 wins they entered the postseason with fool ya. Just look at the schedule. Absurd.
Is it safe to say we'll be streaming that game, Mr. Skoronsky?
We will definitely be streaming that game, whoever they play. I would love to see round 2 against the Falcons. That was such a great one early in the year. I'd also sign up for Danville, Lucas.
The old school rivalry. Payne in the Wildcat. Rolls to his left. Has a block. 15, 10, still on his feet inside the 10 to the 8. That's another first down, and it's a 12-yard gain.
Max Payne starting to find his stride, and this is where he can really shine, just getting out to the edge.
1st and goal from the Hillsdale 9 with 6:35 remaining. So you got to think, even if Danville scores, Hillsdale plenty of time to answer. However, you'd want to get a stop here.
Devils have been held scoreless so far in the second half after exploding for over 300 yards and 5 touchdowns in the first.
1st and goal. Payne again in the Wildcat. He's going to throw it. The Weckesser touchdown, Danville! Jump pass number 2. Nine yards, and it's Max Payne's 2nd throw for a score tonight.
You want to talk about digging into the bag of tricks? How about Payne finding the quarterback?
Snap down, kick is away. Yes, it's good. 6:11 yet left. Danville back up by 7. We'll be back for the final 6:11.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
I'm Travis Big League Berardi. Catch me every week with my Country Roads rankings. We'll go over the small school top 10 football schools here in the area.
6:11 left in regulation. Danville back on top, 42-35. Travis Berardi alongside Brian Skoronsky in a classic here in a D7 regional quarter. Thickest from the 5, 25, 30, and that's where Hillsdale will begin. 1st and 10. Plenty of time left. They have 3 timeouts, only down 7. So despite not getting that first down, Trevor Klein and company still in position to at least tie or, dare I say, score and go for the lead.
Yeah, there's a lot of time remaining on the clock here. The Falcons have sputtered on offense a little bit. They've still moved the football, but have not generated points on their last couple of possessions.
1st and 10 from the Danville, from the Hillsdale 30. 70 yards from pay dirt. Hoverstock keeps it himself, gets off to the left, and he's going to be taken down at the line of scrimmage. Another stop by the Blue Devils.
They've been pretty good tonight at reading some of these read options defensively. Haven't bit much on the fake.
You got to think Hillsdale needs to go to the air here. Danville really biting down on that run. Maybe time to try and go deep here?
I think you at least got to put an RPO situation in the hands of your quarterback, Hoverstock. That's where he really excels. More touchdowns running this year than passing.
And that's going to be a false start. Move him back 5.
Start against Hillsdale.
Jarvis a little too jumpy there.
Yeah, you think maybe that play was designed for him?
Possibly, quite possibly. So make it 2nd down and 15, coming up on 5 minutes left in regulation. 42-35 Danville. This has been an instant classic. Fickus moves close to the line of scrimmage. Now he's in motion. They're going to fake the handoff to him. Hoverstock's going to run. He's going to try and throw, and he's going to get taken down. His arm was going forward. They're going to call that a fumble. Nope, referee's saying 3rd down. Referee is marking 3rd down. He did get it through. Let's take a look at the replay to make sure, but it looked like as he was falling down, he went forward with the motion. That's going to be intentional grounding at least, but I don't know if he was, I think he was down, Brian. So we'll get a little powwow here.
Yeah, I
it
think
was a forward pass. I mean,
definitely
throwing motion was
they've
there.
determined that his butt already hit the ground before the ball came loose. It's still going to be a big loss.
They're not going to, at first you thought maybe it was going to be intentional grounding, but there was a running back in the area. So 3rd down and 15.
This ruling was an incomplete pass. 3rd and 15.
I think he was down before the throw, but that's close. We're seeing it at 85% speed on the replay. Referees are seeing it 100%. Nonetheless, 3rd and long. Hoverstock looking to throw down the middle. It's complete! Yes, it's caught. Did he have enough? Did he get the yardage? And he does. 1st down, Hillsdale. They got 16 when he needed 15.
What a clutch catch here by Parker. He had to fumble it a little bit before he got his sticky fingers on it. And then able to get just that 1 foot in. That's all you need at the high school level. Huge play on a 3rd and 15 to pick up exactly the amount they needed.
A Danville feed and supply 1st down, and you got to think, man, hopefully that call incomplete instead of sack. Doesn't come back to haunt Danville. 4:23 left on a rolling fourth quarter clock. Handoff left side. Hole, spin move. Still on his feet, and he's going to be about a yard short. 9 yards for Owen Sloan. Still plenty of time, though, for Hillsdale. 4 minutes and 3 timeouts. This is just like the right before the half, Brian. This is exactly what Hillsdale wants to do. They want to run down the clock before they score. Don't want to give Danville a chance to score again before the end of regulation.
And the ground game has been their biggest weapon so far here tonight. So if you can continue to pick up big chunk yardage,
Hoverstock throws complete and out of bounds to Parker again.
Complete to David Parker to the 44-yard line.
Starting to see this connection more and more. Parker, he's been the favorite target tonight of Hoverstock, making a nice crispy route, getting in front of the defensive back, making another fine catch.
7 yards, and he was out of bounds. So the clock stops at 3:39. Hillsdale now in Danville territory at the 43. Handoff, left side, nowhere going. Stopped in the backfield. Sloan couldn't get away.
Yeah, Levi Lyon read this all the way. Look at the pursuit this dude takes. Zips in there, stops the run before it has a chance to go anywhere.
2nd and 12 with 3:15 left on a running fourth quarter clock. Danville by 7. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Jack Fickus close on your screen down here. Hoverstock, he's going to tuck it maybe. He will. And he's still in bounds and finally run out after about 7 yards. Tight roping down to set up a third and manageable.
That's a nice decision here. You know, the pocket breaks down, chaos all around him. Jake just takes off and does really what he's known for, is create something out of the scramble game. Though he got marked out of bounds well shy, Travis,
yeah,
so they said he stepped out.
But still a 5-yard gain makes it 3rd down and 7. Ball on the 41 of Danville. 3 wide to the right, 2 to the left for Hoverstock. Getting blitzed. Has time now, throws it right side, and it is caught in the end on the sideline. He was in bounds. Braylon Jarvis, toe drag swag.
To Braylon Jarvis and a Hillsdale first down at the 19-yard line.
Man, are we in for a fun finish or what?
22 yards. First down and 10 from the 19. You got to think Hillsdale might run the ball a little bit to run more clock off. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Sloan taken down right at the line of scrimmage to bring up 2nd down. Nice stop again by Danville.
Yeah, it was Max Payne this time, not over pursuing the play. Sneaking in there and getting the contact.
They're going to call it a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. 2:21 left. As we come up on 2 minutes left. And now we're going to get a timeout by the referees. I think they're going to reset the play clock. Yes, they will. And we will begin again, coming up on 2:10 left. Clock's still running, but Hillsdale not worrying about that right now. They need 7. Throw out, complete. Gets close to the first down, knocked out of bounds. Sets up a 3rd and manageable on the completion to Jarvis. The last 3 throws have been to him.
Yeah, and this is what's comfortable for Jake right now. Throwing over to the far sideline of the field, just setting back on a 3-step drop, let that back foot hit and deliver on time, on the money. Still facing a 3rd down. They're going to need 3 yards to pick this up, Trav.
But now it's manageable where you get 2 downs right here. You just can't afford to lose yardage on this play. Ball on the Danville 12, 3rd and 3. Handoff up the middle. met at the line, still fighting his way. He might be right at the line of the game. We'll see Jarvis close to the first down, maybe a yard short.
2 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, it looks like he did not get a generous spot sometimes on the road in the playoffs. You got to earn it, Trav. And now I might not be able to see this play. Danville's fans issuing everyone to get up on their feet. I'm going to have to keep it real tight.
4th and 2. Man in motion. Danville nearly jumped, and I think they might have. Offsides Danville, first down Hillsdale. You'll see it right here. Well, actually, it was right on the nose tackle, but still, that's a 5-yard penalty. And Hillsdale now set up with first down and goal on the 6. Wow.
Second time tonight that we have seen a penalty for Danville on that exact same scenario lead to a first down for the Falcons.
1:14 on a stopped fourth quarter clock. Now they will start it. First and goal from the 6. Hoverstock going up the middle, gets hit, he's in! Touchdown Hillsdale! We're an extra point away from being tied again!
And I think they will kick the PAT, but this is a decision that sometimes you got to make when you're on the road. Do you try to go for 2 and go for the juggler here with just a minute remaining? I think the offense, I think they go on for the 2. This is going to be for the game, folks.
42-41. Falcons are going for 2. Sloan, sidecar right. 3 wide to the right, nobody to the left, and Danville will call a timeout.
I mean, my tummy's in knots.
Woo, boy. Well, while we wait, let's thank our sponsors one more time tonight, Brian. Tonight's high school football broadcast brought to you live and free on the OH Report, thanks to our generous sponsors. 89 Homes, building homes, earning trust since 1979. Simonson Construction, from concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. Fickus Furniture, selling quality furniture at an affordable price since 1941. Old Mill Lake Company, located by Charles Mill Lake, has your game day covered with pizza, wings, and more. Also, give Old Mill Lake a call for all your deer processing needs this hunting season. Danville Feed and Supply, we offer a wide range of services for all of our local loyal customers. We provide small-town customer service in a way that shows how much we care about the people we are here to serve. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community, and the Killbuck Savings Bank, community banking. It's what we do. It's who we are every single day. 2 seasons are on the line, might be down to this one play. Who will face the Lucas Cubs in the regional semifinal next week? Will it be Hillsdale? They need to get this 2-point conversion. Will it be Danville? They got to get the stop. Haverstock takes the snap, rolling right, looking, throws, and it is incomplete. Collision in the end zone, but Danville holds.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to see anything on the Old Mill Lake Company replay. Everybody, and I mean everybody, over here on the Danville side is up on their feet. It definitely was called incomplete. Yep. I couldn't even see what happened. I have no idea.
There's a penalty on Hillsdale, so that's called off, and with 1:07 left, the Blue Devils now have a chance. However, Hillsdale with 3 timeouts and a possible onside kick coming up right here. What a game.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. They're going to have to onside kick it now. I know that you have the 3 timeouts, but you've got to give yourself an opportunity to get the football back ASA to the P, Travis. So hopefully this is something that the Falcons have worked on at practice and to at least give themselves a shot. And even if you don't recover it with the 3 timeouts, still the possibility you can hold Danville to a 3-and-out and try to get the football back.
Good thing our streams worked well in the second half. We have almost 500 people watching on Facebook. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, sorry we couldn't get a good shot of that last play. I don't even know what happened on the 2-point conversion.
Well, the receiver tripped up and fell as Hoverstock was about to throw it, so he threw it right into the ground in the end zone. But it was well defended by Danville. They read it perfectly. You kind of maybe thought maybe it was going to be a bootleg out to the other side where it was wide open, but instead they went close side, and it was no good. Hand's team is up for Danville. And here comes the kick. It's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. Who has it? Who has it?
Falcons do. It looked to me like Hillsdale was able to get on top of it first.
The Falcons are still alive. Perfectly knocked ball by the kicker.
And that,
Braylon Jarvis.
Yep, that's who made the play right there, Travis. You're absolutely right.
1:07 left. Still 3 timeouts for Hillsdale. Wow.
Jarvis went flying in there like a missile.
Well, let's take a
look
one more time.
It disrupted the whole play.
Blue Devil 47-yard line.
Right here, he timed that perfectly, and it was a perfect bounce. Low on the ground, bouncing ball, kind of like one of those choppers in baseball. And Hillsdale now, still with life, down 1. Hoverstock looking to pass. Quick throw out to Jarvis, and he's out of bounds at the 40. Give him 7. Bring up second down and short on a stop clock.
And how many times have we seen that in the second half? Again, just a 3-step drop, pop, right on target. And if you're going to pick up 5-6 yards every single time, that's what the Falcons are going to take, especially with those 3 timeouts still in their back pocket.
Ball on the Danville 41, 1:03 remaining. 4 wide for Hoverstock. Blitz coming. He's going to get up in the pocket. Still looking. He's going to throw it towards the sideline and out of bounds. That is legal this year in high school football. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Hoverstock's pass falls incomplete.
Just that you're outside of the pocket. If you throw it beyond the line of scrimmage and out of bounds, that's allowed.
At the 41-yard line.
And obviously, everywhere is 4-down territory here, so they need to pick up 4. Almost wouldn't object to Coach Klein putting this one on the ground. Just need a field goal too, Trav.
Don't quite know the length of A.J. Brown's kicks, though. Hoverstock looking for the quick out again to Jarvis. It's caught. First down and out of bounds. 5-yard gain. They needed 4.
Braylon Jarvis has been the man here down the stretch in the second half for the Falcons offense. Definitely the favorite target of Hoverstock, and he has made every catch when he's been targeted.
50 seconds left. Hillsdale 35 yards away from a date, a rematch with Lucas. Can Danville hold? Hoverstock gets up in the pocket. Now he's going to take off, tripped, stays on his feet, and gets out of bounds inside the 30 at the 29, and we're going to have an injury on the play by Danville. Haverstock avoided multiple times of getting tackled in bounds. Gives him 3 yards, actually, so he did step out of bounds. It's on the far side, so it's tough to see. Nonetheless, he got positive yardage out of it with 41 seconds left. You got to think Hillsdale needs to be at least inside the 15-yard line to attempt a field goal. But they want 6. 2nd and 6. Haverstock has time, looking downfield, throws it, is caught by Fickus and out of bounds.
Hoverstock completes to Jack Fickus.
So Jack Fickus inside the 20 at the 18 now. First down and 10 Hillsdale.
Have not called his name a ton, but Fickus coming through with the light shining the brightest. 33 seconds remaining on the clock, and you got to be real close to field goal territory now.
14 yards on the completion. Haverstock looking, throws up the middle, tipped and into the ground, nearly intercepted.
Hoverstock's pass.
Woo.
Batted down at the line of scrimmage and incomplete.
2nd down and 10. Wow. That could have been game, Brian.
That was close.
Brian, you might have to be into the territory where you had to lift your tripod all the way to its
Well,
tip
that's
top.
what I'm thinking on the next instant replay. I'm going to pull this thing off, and I'm just going to go handheld.
28 seconds left. Hillsdale down 1. They're 18 yards away. Hoverstock has time, throws towards the end zone, and it is tipped and out of bounds. Great play.
Hoverstock pass broken up.
Jacob Hackman with the stop. As you see, through that lady, he got his arm up, and it's third down.
I mean, you want to talk about coming down to the wire. Hillsdale fans biting their nails. Devils fans pacing, hearts thumping all the way around. Hope you brought your heart medication for this one tonight.
This is about a 33-yard field goal from here. Hoverstock, full out blitz, throws up the middle and in behind the wide open Jack Fickus. It's fourth down and decision time for Trevor Klein. I don't see the field goal team coming out.
They're at the 18-yard line. That would make it roughly a 35-yard field goal.
And I think they're going to think it over, and they will. Timeout, Hillsdale. 19 seconds remain. 42-41, Danville.
They haven't attempted a field goal so far tonight. However, they are perfect in the extra point game. This would be likely longer, of course, than a PAT. But at the same time, you got to pick up 10 yards regardless to keep your drive alive and keep your season in hopes alive, Travis. I don't really have a gut feeling one way or the other on what you should do here. Tough call. But they made one earlier going for 2, and now they put themselves in this position. I'd almost maybe throw the kicker on the field and let him prove something.
Whew. I'm speechless right now. This has been an amazing football game.
They're going to kick it.
They're going to try it. Jax Rogers from 36 yards out. And now Danville will take a timeout. You think we're going to take a break? No, we're going to keep it right here. We're not going to leave anything out there. 540 people on Facebook don't want us to go to a break, so we won't. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, this is compelling stuff. This is what postseason football is all about. Small town, packed out, people chomping at the bit to get in here tonight. We arrived a couple of hours beforehand, and as mentioned, there was a line at the gate to see something just like this. Danville coming out of the gate so hot tonight, folks. If you're just joining us, they went 5 for 5 with their offensive possessions in the first half, scored 35 points. Hillsdale trailed 21-0 at one point, and all of a sudden, big spark for them at the end of the second quarter. Scored the first 14 points of the second half, and now they've got an opportunity for a game-winning field goal on the road.
Rogers is 0 for 1 on field goal attempts this season. From the right hash, Jack Fickus, the holder. Bo Moody, the snapper. For the game. Snap down, kick is away, and it's going to be short. No good. Danville is going to survive. Take a look at the replay.
I mean, you could tell right off of his foot, it just did not have the proper trajectory to be able to make it all the way to the goalpost. So we've seen already this season Hillsdale in some late game situations have their heart broken. The end of their season chapter.
Just got under the ball a little bit too much. Danville Lucas next week for a spot in the regional championship. You know the OH Report will be there for that.
Man, I got goosebumps being surrounded by all these Danville fans. I can just feel the energy permeating throughout these bleachers.
That'll do it.
It wasn't going well for him, Travis, for a while in the second half, but they gutted it out. Just 7 points for him, and they get it done.
It's a final. Blue Devils win it 42-41 in a heck of a football game. We'll take a break. Be back with our MVP stats and much more live and free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
At the Keelbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
Return now with our player of the game, presented by Weckesser Furniture. It is Mr. Unlimited Max Payne. Huge night for you tonight, my guy. I mean, you really did it all, but I gotta hear from you about the closing seconds there and just what the emotion was like out on the field. They had a game-winning field goal opportunity, and it doesn't go through.
Yeah, about every emotion you could think of was going through my head. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit from yelling. It really sucked not getting that onside kick recovery, but our defense came through and held strong, and it was big.
Tell me about the ebbs and flows of this game. You were so hot offensively. You guys score on your first 5 possessions. Things cool off a little bit. They get back into it. How would you just describe kind of how things change throughout the course of the night?
I mean, football's a game of, like, the momentum, and we came out real hot, which is not very common for us, if I'm being honest. We normally have a slow start and come out strong in the second half. Hats off to Hillsdale, though. They were down by a lot at one point and managed to fight back and never quit on us. So.
And you were down at one point, and you never quit on your team, having to fight through a cramp, getting back out there, and coming up with a huge performance, 140 rushing yards, and then the 2 passing touchdowns.
Yeah.
So I think heading into the game, you had only thrown 1 all season. Was that something you guys have been working on in practice this week?
Actually, the other one was the exact same play. All 3 of those were the same play. Can't give away our secrets, but yeah, those are the first 2 all season. I mean, obviously I've thrown them before in the previous seasons, but it felt good to throw one of those touchdown passes again.
And I was just listening to the coach address the team, and he said you guys just always seem to find a way to get it done at the end of the game. What about this group do you think has made that happen for you, where you're 10 wins now in 12 tries?
Well, I think it all started with the fact that we started our 6 a.m. lifts in January. We were lifting before that too, I think. I don't really remember, but just sitting there thinking of, like, that's all on the line. This is what we've worked for all year, like literally all year. It really adds to the, like, drive to keep going even when you're physically and mentally exhausted.
Well, you guys are moving on to week 13 for the first time in a while. I think like 5-6 years for this program. You're going to be facing the Lucas Cubs. Initial thoughts on that? It used to be a pretty big rivalry.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that game. I was honestly hoping they'd beat Louisville. I want to beat them. It's always a dirty game. It's just how it is. We haven't played them since last year, but they're actually the ones who gave me my injury last year and when I broke my hand.
So you're looking forward to a big rematch with the Cubs. Yeah. Of course, we're looking forward to that one as well. Is there anybody you want to throw some love to? Any shout-outs here before we let you go, Max?
The whole town of Danville, everyone who came out and supported us tonight. It really helps. Like, believe it or not, when you're out there on the field and you look up and you see all these fans in the stands, it means the world to us.
Yeah, unbelievable environment. I was right in the middle of the crowd tonight, and I got to tell you, it got loud, and everybody's so proud of you guys. So congratulations. Huge victory here tonight for Max Payne and his crew as they're moving on to the regional semifinals. That is your Weckesser Furniture MVP. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more from Danville.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
At the Keelbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
What a game. 42-41 on the 89 Homes post-game show. Brian, this had to have been the best football game that we have seen all year. An instant classic, back and forth. And the stats show it as well. It was a tale of two halves, literally. Danville had all control until Hillsdale comes roaring back, but missed the two-point conversion, missed the field goal at the end, and the Blue Devils survived to face an old rival next week.
Yeah, we just heard from our MVP, Max Payne, who said that is a rival of ours. We've been looking forward to an opportunity to get another shot at them. Cubs, of course, downed them a season ago, so Danville would love to get some reparations, get a big opportunity next week, of course, in Week 13. But how about this game, like you mentioned? It was all Danville in the first half, at least to start, 21-0 advantage. They rolled up well over 300 yards. Then in the second half, Hillsdale started to shut them down. So they had to gut it out. They had to grind through while they were watching the Falcons make this awesome comeback. And you think about some of the decisions down the stretch for Trevor Klein and his staff. Going for the two-point conversion. Then electing to kick the field goal instead of trying to go for it on the fourth down. So you always will at least contemplate and think about every decision. Definitely didn't make the wrong moves, but it's just something to, think about. And
you play for the win on the road, though.
You did.
I mean, also the play before, Hoverstock had a wide open receiver and threw behind him. That he completes that, it's first down, and it is field goal territory, maybe touchdown. It's just one play here or there, but still, what a comeback by the Falcons. Other teams down 21-0 might just fall over, and this is a running clock, but no, Hillsdale fighting back to make this a game. As you take a look at the final stats, 459 total yards, 186 through the air, 273 on the ground, both rushing attacks taking over. 459 to 396 the total yards, 2 turnovers. You had the interception by Payne and then the fumble recovery on the onside kick, both 5 penalties, 35 and 25. Pretty clean game, but wow, I can't wait to talk about this in about an hour or so in an hour and a half on the Pigskin, because this has just been a great game. And, I mean, nobody's left the field. Even Hillsdale fans are still with their players. The PA announcer, everybody applauded this whole game. PA announcer was congratulating Hillsdale on a great year. Both sides, everybody was giving it. I even applauded them. Standing ovation for the effort put forth by these two teams. You hate to see it in the regional quarterfinal. You wish it was further down the line, but this is high school football. This is small school high school football at its best, Brian.
This was a contest that had absolutely everything, ups, downs, a lot of excitement, big defensive efforts at times, huge offensive explosions at times, and it all came down to the wire, basically the final snap of the night to determine a winner. Just unbelievable, and I truly did. I felt the emotion and just with the Danville fans out here, and I was kind of living and dying with them throughout the majority of that fourth quarter. So in some ways, I'm pretty darn happy that they were able to get it done, and you saw all of the jubilation, everybody jumping up and down. They were inspired by this gentleman right here, Max Payne and company.
And I was happy that our stream got better in the second half, too. Again, I hate to be the one to apologize a lot, but it's just we wanted to get this whole stream on no matter what. So we used Brian's hotspot, and thankfully in that second half, it pretty much ran well. For anybody who wants to watch this whole game through, I'm going to upload this overnight on YouTube. Facebook stream, you want to watch the second half, that was fine. But this will be uploaded onto our YouTube overnight before I head up to state volleyball. But it was an honor to be down here calling this game. My first time at Danville, too, so pretty awesome. As we take a look at the final score one more time. Danville 42, Hillsdale 41. Hillsdale, great season for them after a tough start, finished 7-5. But Danville 10-2, taking on the Cubbies next Saturday at a neutral site, maybe Clear Fork, Madison Comprehensive, maybe Highland, but somewhere in north central Ohio. Nobody's going to have to go out to Lowellville because Lucas upset them. It's going to be a local game. That place is going to be packed. Can you just put me and you on that game right now, Brian?
Sign us up, baby.
All right. Want to thank everybody that helped make things possible this evening. Brian, amazing job on the color commentary and cameras. Everybody back at the BS Media Production, OH Report, Adam Thompson, Jory Hollenbeck, Storm Blunchley, Garrett Parlett, Hayden Gray, Simonton Construction, our scoreboard sponsor, All Mill Lake Company, our replay sponsor, Ficus Furniture, our MVP sponsor, 89 Homes, our pregame, halftime, post-game sponsor, Danville Feed and Supply, our first down touchdown sponsors, the Killbuck Savings Bank, Knox Community Hospital, our commercial sponsors, the fine folks here at Danville for allowing us to be here, as well as the OHSAA allowing us to bring you these games live and free. But most importantly, we want to thank you, the fans, especially tonight, for sticking with us and watching an instant classic. Your final score one more time. Danville holds off Hillsdale. They're on to the regional semifinal and Lucas. For Brian Skoronsky, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Danville.